So I've got flags flying on this thing, and I want to make sure that none of the signs I spent a good hour and a half setting up don't fall off. So I'm keeping it at about 20 miles an hour right now. All right, we just gotta wait to make a left turn here, and we'll be there. All right, cool. You're all situated then. We'll take a left turn at LaSalle. If I can. Let me see what goes on here. All right, come on, green light, go. All right, good. I got more people behind me. And we are in full swing, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. And we are about ready to join in formation. Looks like we cannot go straight, so we are only allowed to go around. That's fine. That's completely fine and dandy. Looks like our flags are hanging in there. Sorry, my bad. All right, here we go. Now, regrettably, because we've got a whole bunch of one-way streets here, we're going to have to go up the block a little bit, and then we're going to have to go back and turn around. All right, cool. That's good. So far, everyone's being pretty cool about this. That's good. So far, the signs are intact. And I've got everyone else behind me following in formation. All right, we're golden. This is good. We're going to take a right here on Franklin. Right here. So far, so good. Nobody arrested. Nobody giving me a hard time. No one giving anyone else a hard time. I just didn't hit the brakes hard enough at first, so I thought I had the right of way. And then, oh no, I don't. Whoops. That tends to happen. Oh. The good thing is, for once today, it did not rain. So that's good. It's actually pretty decent to have good weather for a change. You normally don't get that too often. Normally it's really cold or it's really rainy. So we looked out today. All right, come on. Gotta wait for it. All right, cool. They're letting me turn. All right, good. Woo! All right, looks like everyone is following in formation. This is good. All right. Gonna take a right turn here over at the our fancy Chipotle over there. Nice. I wonder if they're still open. Probably not. So we're gonna take a right turn here on Lake. Nice. Let me show you what. Oh shoot! Got a turn. Once I get to another stop, I'll turn. I'll see if I can turn one of the cameras around so I can show the people behind me. This is the main streaming camera I've got right now. I've got that stuck right to the rear view mirror of my car. I've got that literally duct taped to there because I don't have any fancy equipment. So it's just gonna have to do. All right. All right, gonna be very, very careful here. All right, we're gonna try and come right around the back of the Thompson Center.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, man?
Nothing. I had to literally log in on the laptop.
All right. Oh, hey, good. You're gonna get footage of the guy with the Gadsden flag up ahead.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, he's right. It's hard to see with the camera, but he's right up ahead.
All right.
Yeah. I lucked out. I got right into formation with everyone else. I've got one dude ahead of me. I was trying to catch up with the guy at the Ram that has the Gadsden flag and the U.S. flag, and I got a couple other people behind me with U.S. flags.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry it took so long to get this together. It's just I didn't have any time to get this situated at night because, I get home from work so late. So I tried to get up at a decent hour, get down over here. But so far we're good.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Definitely looks good. I have it where it's just presenting you because, honestly, who gives a shit about, seeing any of us? It's more about, seeing what's going on over there in Chi-Town.
All right, cool.
Oh, cool.
Left lane, you got it. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, yeah, here's the guy on the right-hand side with the Gadsden flag.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Awesome, he's got a 1776 flag, yeah.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to follow right in formation. Oh, whoops, why did I turn my brights on? That was a mistake.
Your trains are a lot lower than ours.
Oh, yeah. they're really low to the ground, as you can see. Yeah. I'm so used to that. You're right, yeah. Yeah, cool thing is that stairwell on the left and on the right that goes right up to the train tracks so that you can catch it. It's kind of hard to see right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is awesome. Hey, check. Let me see if I can move up a little bit. The guy in the blue Corvette here. Oh, shoot. Gotta restart the car. There we are. We're going forward. All right. Ah, shoot. We're actually supposed to turn right. That's okay. We'll follow the dude in the blue Corvette. Oh, I'm getting a lot of hate for my Weimar Republic flag. They must have read the sign. I want America to fall like the Weimar Republic did. It just passed off. The guy, da 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 da. Hey, what can I say? I am a Kraut. I know my history. I don't want us to wind up having a bank bust over this nonsense. Hey, we got another guy with the Gadsden flag. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I got another guy on the left from the Marine Corps. Awesome. It looks like he's parked, though. All right. Blue Corvette's making a right turn. We're going to follow the blue Corvette. All right. We're making a right turn. Follow right behind the blue Corvette. Getting into the right-hand lane. This is good, and right here, bam, right by the Thompson Center.
Yeah, that ain't a Corvette. That's a Mercedes, man.
That's a Mercedes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Wow, all right. Awesome. All right, correction, I'm guy in the blue Mercedes. All right, I think he's going to try and get back into... Oh, there we go. There's some Patriots up ahead. Yeah. Hey, looks like it... Hey, remember the guys that over by you that had the Punisher flag in that? With the cross M16s? One dude just passed by with that. I think we might have some guys from your neighborhood, dude.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was not expecting. I guess it was those folks from New York that were parked up ahead of me in the SUV. I guess they took separate vehicles.
Dark Ninja was asking if this is New York City. Nah, it's Chicago.
Chi-town, baby, downtown.
Yeah, I'm the New Yorker. He's the one in Chicago.
Yep. Oh, cool. We got a photographer, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's good.
Hey, Burnside, that guy in the Mercedes in front of you, is that a speaker in the front seat? Like a giant cabinet speaker?
No, it's a, he basically got the same type of signs I got, except he got them in black instead of white. They're foam board.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the same stuff I used, except he went with the black variant. I went with white because I was in a hurry, so I was like, all right, something American. Red paint, white paint, blue paint. Why do I need white paint if I'm going to have white signs? Okay, red or blue, red or blue. Okay, red gloss looks good. You know, I was thinking like Republican cherry red.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! This is looking good so far.
Yeah, it is.
All right, and I spent the batteries on the other camera. Oh well. Should have grabbed those. I got those in the trunk, I think. Yeah, I do. That's fine. Still got the live stream footage to give them. All right, let's see if we can catch up to Captain Gadsden up ahead so I can hear him honking. If anything, worst case scenario, if I really got to pop the batteries in the other camera I've got, I'll just pull over real quick. There we go, right ahead of this SUV in front of the, you said it's a Corvette?
No, it's a Mercedes.
Mercedes, sorry, Mercedes. Okay, ahead of this SUV and the other mechanics guy in front of them, there's a guy that might be from New York. Because I just seen the Punisher skull with the cross M16s. Dang. Only thing that'd be a real pain is if I needed to get those batteries, I'd have to shimmy out of this car. Too funny. Because the way I fixed the flags in here with the rope and that, the flags are technically keeping all the doors closed. So I'd have to shimmy through the back door, open up the back door, and then pop the trunk, grab the batteries, pop them in, and roll.
Oh shit, yo. Sweeper Stevens in the chat, bro. Sweeper's in the chat.
Oh. Oh, dude, we haven't heard from you in God knows how long. Where the hell you been, bro? Hey.
Yeah, seriously.
Awesome. That's good. Good to see him. All right. I'm trying to get in on the dude's selfie he was taking from the Mercedes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Where are we going? We're going straight. We're going left, right. What's this dude up ahead doing? Stupid non-mobile. Cutting our numbers in half. Ah, bah humbug. And we're stuck at another red light.
Your city looks a lot cleaner than New York.
Thank you. There we go. There's another guy up on the left. Hell yeah. Woo! Oh, man. I'm glad this Gorilla Tape is holding. Hi!
Kenny Jones was asking if you could run over the commies.
That's up to the CPD. I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't seen too many. When I was setting up, some dude drove by on his bike and was screaming, "Fuck you, fascist!" And I didn't even get time to retort because he just zipped by on his bike. And I was like, you know what? Forget about it. Yeah. And then when I was going around LaSalle, there were some other people that were griping about my Weimar Republic flag.
Yeah. You know, to be fair, the guy on the bike, I mean, they're wearing them little spandex pants. It's probably why he's so
angry. Hell yeah, guys! I got my MAGA hat too! Oh, that one looks nice! Awesome, get information, get ahead of me! You're welcome! Alright, there we go. Woo! Caravan of 3. There we go. Now I got the SUV ahead of us. Good, good.
There you go.
Yep. Now we just got to catch up to Captain Gadsden. And here we go. This big red building up on the right, Thompson Center. There we go. This ought to be good. And so far, none of my flags have fallen off. This is good.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, I've got my anarchist flag on the right, the U.S. flag on the left, and draped over the back is the Weimar Republic flag.
You're probably confusing the shit out of everyone in Chicago right now.
Good. All the flags and just screaming, what? But how? But what do we think about him? What do we say about him? I mean, is he racist? To hell with them. Oh, hey, we got Antifa on the left. At least I think. I see a red flag. I can't make out the rest of it, though.
Yeah, make sure it's Antifa. You don't want to accidentally run over like a Muslim family because they're dressed the same way. You know, you want to make sure.
Okay, no, it's someone with an African flag, it looks like. But, I don't know if he's, I don't know whose side he's on. It's just one dude. And there's some traffic in the way. Oh, dude, up ahead, right past the CPD van. We've got a whole bunch of people.
Cool.
Yeah, this is good. This is looking real good. Better late than never, man. Better late than never. There you go. Gadsden flags, U.S. flags, Chuck flags. Ah, there's one guy that has a sign that says, "This is a dry run for communism." Ha ha! I soaked up plenty of pictures.
Yeah, let's just hope no one throws a brick at you.
I have insurance. Oh, nice! I got one dude's got a black variation of the Gadsden flag. I gotta get that.
I got one.
Awesome.
I got a camouflage Gadsden too. I thought I showed it to you.
No, you didn't. Is it urban?
No, it's just regular woodland camo.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I got them for my boat when I put it in the water.
All right, awesome. All right, and looks like they are waving us on ahead. We're good to go. Woohoo! I tell you, this is turning out pretty good, Scoob.
Yeah.
Looks like, okay, the SUV and the what's this blue one again? Mustang?
No, that's a Mercedes. Jesus, you're calling out every American
Mercedes.
car. What do you got like a block against foreign cars?
No, I'm having a brain fart. Okay, looks like we broke into two formations, left lane and right lane. Mercedes leading the right, and the SUV is leading the.
Lost your mic feed there for a minute there, Pally.
And we are, looks like we're going a little all over the city. Okay, we're taking a right turn up ahead, so we're breaking up into two formations. And so far, I think my signs are sticking on. Ah, nice. Oh, I love this dude's bumper stickers. Trump won, get over it with it. Women for Trump. I don't believe the liberal media. Stop global whining. This is awesome. Oh, cool, and I've got a hussar behind me. Awesome. There's guys flying U.S. and Polish flags. Oh my God, it's a General Lee! Holy shit! Look at that! Look at that! Ah! Oh my God, that's awesome! Oh my God! Okay, looks like they're trying to park, so we're going on ahead, I think. Are you guys trying to park? Okay. Alright, the Hussars are following us now. We're going to take a right turn at the Chipotle again. Right onto Lake Street. Awesome. Where is Sabaton when you need it? When the winged hussar arrived. This is awesome. If I had multiple cameras, I'd have one behind me. Awesome. Oh, good. There we go. There's a dude in the Dodge Ram. All right, cool. All right, here we go. And the hussar's falling behind us, and it looks like we got one or two other people. Oh, this is good, man. This is good. Woo! I mean, everyone's being a little easy on the honking, but still good conditions, good weather, and if anything, shoot. This will probably go on for a good minute. And it looks like they're not really enforcing the mask regulation. Because today, Pritzker put in a regulation that if you're going out and about, you have to have some basic form of face covering. And they're supposed to, like, have, you know, the police from, like, you know, the state troopers on down virulently enforce it. And looks like CPD's not giving a fuck. They're just like, okay, you guys be peaceful, and we really don't give a shit.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, see, they're being real cool about it. Yeah, this is the good thing. You know, for the most part, you know, the cops and that are pro-First Amendment. You know, they just don't want you causing no fucking trouble.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Like over on the left, like, we got state troopers that are parked over there getting some McDonald's. They're cool, but they don't give a shit.
Yo, Dr. Yoshi Yamamoto wants to know, is that Grand or State Street?
We just passed up State. Right now, we're coming at 2. I'll give you the intersection as soon as I see the street signs. Let's see here. We're at we're at Lake and Clark Street. Lake and Clark Street. So we're on Lake Street right now. If I were to turn left or right, I'd be going on to North or South Clark. But seeing as out in Chicago, I could only make a right turn, so I'd be going on North Clark. Yeah, so far everyone's been pretty cool about this, man. This is neat.
You had
It's
to
like a
say
couple.
something, right?
Say what?
You had to say something.
Oh, they're pissed off about the traffic. I can't really blame them. You know, they got places they want to go. They got things that they need to do. You know, the thing is, just a lot of people aren't working like how I am 6 out of 7 days out of the week. They're upset about this, and they're like, "Look, this thing is not as dangerous as everyone makes it out to be. Yeah, it's contagious. Yeah, people are getting sick and dying. If we're not sick, can we just go to work? You know, nobody wants to sit there and just collect a paycheck from the welfare system. They actually want to work for a living."
Well,
You know,
leftists do.
oh yeah, of course they want to fucking collect a check, yuppies. Like the hussars behind me and the patriot in front of me. Oh, they want to work.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing is, the hussar behind me, he doesn't give a shit about the Weimar Republic flag. He's probably like, "Yes, I remember those times." You know, they're being really cool about it. You know, everyone's getting along. No one's giving us too much trouble. We're not giving anybody else too much trouble. Let's see here. Looks like the Chevrolet is trying to get ahead of the Silverado. Wait, they're both Silverados. Isn't that confusing? Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, this is great. Flags are flying. I've got no trouble whatsoever. Nothing has fallen off. Woo! Alright, let's see here. Where are we going, guys? I don't think we can turn here. I think if we want to turn, we're going to have to go up to the next street because we're right at about the intersection of Dearborn.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, good. Whoopsie! Yeah, it happens.
Oh, good. It's probably some idiot trying to crank call me.
Yeah, same as usual.
Yeah, people need to get lives.
Oh, absolutely, man. Hey, that's why I'm here. I want my life back. I want everyone else to be able to go to work so that there's not such a massive strain on my industry.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm telling you, I don't mind the overtime. It's just that it's just a pain in the ass. You know, I like having 2 days off because it takes an entire day to go out and do the shopping nowadays. Okay. Awesome. Looks like we're coming back around State Street, if I remember correctly here. Make sure I don't cover the rear view window. All right, and we're off. Making a right turn. The SAR is right behind us. Patriots in front of us. All right, where are we going? Left lane, right lane, okay. This is good. The other thing I like, they actually put up the patriotic banners for today, too.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Usually for May Day, you know, it's got all the communist shit up because they all like to bitch about, you know, back in the dark ages when we had the Haymarket Affair. And it's like, yes, we all know about the Haymarket Affair. Why are you assholes still continuing that perpetuation? You know? Whole thing in this city about May Day was, 8 dudes, almost 9, got charged for something they didn't do and were hung. Because it was back in the dark ages where they did that, you know?
Yeah. A guy, let me see, Sneaky Bugman in the chat is asking if you ever been to Giordano's.
A couple, yeah. They're all right.
What, is that like your version of Ray's Famous, like what we got here?
Kinda.
I always found Ray's to be overrated myself.
Giordano's is good, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't have like a good local place to go and get pizza in Chi-Town, Giordano's is pretty good. Like, the reason I don't usually do Giordano's is because I got Pudgies. You know, I'll
Yeah.
go to Pudgies and just get a pie for like $23. I don't know how many toppings I'm gonna toss on there, but, you know, top and this and that, calzone, all that good shit. And we're coming right back on the Thompson Center. Hell yeah. I really should have grabbed the batteries. Oh well. Not a big deal. Got the last stream footage. If anything, if I'm sitting here for a good minute, I'll shimmy my way out of this car and I'll get in the back in the trunk, get the batteries, plop them in, it'll be golden. Yeah.
You gotta remind me when I come out there. I definitely do want to try Chicago style pizza.
Oh, deep dish is the bomb, dude. It's awesome. Yeah, them crank callers are really trying to get you, ain't they? Jesus.
Yep.
What's the matter? They hate this country so much they have to tell you how much they don't like it?
No, it's my guess is it's a certain somebody who's about a shade under 5 foot tall and is bald as hell who's got no life.
Hell yeah, there's another hussar in the crowd. Woo!
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Hecklish representation. Fuck yeah. All right. Hegavish Bush. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, darn it. I did not go fast enough. That's okay. Huh. You know, this is pretty decent, man. This is pretty decent. We got Telemundo on the left. We got NBC Chicago on the left. Oh, wait, they are Telemundo. Ah, same people. So if they're here, that must mean the left-wing opposition has got to be around the corner here somewhere, because they usually tail them all the time. Or that means right around the corner, a few blocks down, is where the people are doing their communist Mayday stuff. Okay, they're letting me go forward. Yeah, because it's the last two Maydays, Telemundo was like tailing everybody who was South America. You know, everybody. You know, they even came up to me a few times and said, "Si habla español, si habla español." And they go, no. I told them, "Ich sprechen Sie lieber Deutsches und alles American, English." You know, I had to be, you know, I tried to be a bit specific, and they go, "Oh, okay." You know, I said, "Thank you anyways," and that. You know, they were cool about it.
So, in the chat, we got Diego Diavolo wants to know what's your plan if Antifa attacks?
If they attack the Hussars, they're going to get out and we're going to start clobbering skulls.
There you go. You heard it from the source, folks.
Because I can legally defend myself and my property, and I have my press credentials in the passenger seat. So I am a member of the press.
Yeah.
I've just been lucky because, you know, they haven't, nobody's asked for it. You know, they're more worried about regulating traffic, so we're golden. All right. We're going to go, are we taking a right turn here? Are we going to go straight? What are we doing, dudes? What are we doing? We're at Randolph and Franklin. Let's see, they got the Hussars and another Patriot behind the Hussars. So if anything, we'll do is... Okay, we are taking a right turn. Gotcha. All right. I had to wait because I can't see around this massive ram.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, I gotta wait for a second.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I want to call my wife because I was supposed to hear from her by now, and I don't want to get too comfortable.
All right, you got it. All right, the Hussars are following in formation, as are the other protesters and patriots. Good, we got about 3 cars in formation. Taking another turn on Lake Street over the Chipotle. I like the sign, man! Not a problem! Come on, green light. All right, here we go. Oh, gotta wait for someone to cross the street. Okay. They cross the street. We're good. And the Hussars are right behind us. Looks like everybody made it. This is good. This is good. All right. Probably go up about one or... Yep, there's Captain Gadsden up ahead. I see him waving the flag from the truck. So gotta go up about 2-3 blocks roughly, and we will be caught up with Captain Gadsden.
Very
cool. Let's see here. Yep, we're coming right up behind the captain. He's about, oh, no, we're going to catch a slide, we're going to catch a, damn.
I'm in the middle of paying bills, so I need the lines left alone.
Did not catch it in time, that's okay. Woo! Awesome, we're getting a lot of love. This is good. There are more people on the right that are going on the street. I see a lot of trades workers here that are going block by block. Comcast. Yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, let me see what they're going to do here. They're going to let the guys cross the street, or are we driving? Got to wait to see what the police say. Okay, cool. Now he signals me. All right, I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Finally. Had to give it a little gas. All right, we're almost caught up to Captain Gadsden. We've got the Hussars right behind us. And a whole bunch of state police on the right side. Woo!
I was going to say, what the hell's with those mall security guards?
They've got a combination of people that are, oh, shit! He almost got in a car accident there.
You all right?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. It's the Suburban ahead of me. He almost cracked into the, whatever that business vehicle is. I think they sell water purifiers. Ah, cool.
Okay.
We're right behind an Impala.
That's
we're
not
about,
an Impala. That is not an Impala. That is not an Impala. That is a Lumina with Impala badges. That is an abomination.
Oh, okay. I just seen it say Impala on there. I'm like, oh, is that what those things are?
No, they stopped making Impalas. The last Impala was made in '96. Everything after that is an abomination.
All right, we're behind the abomination then, and Captain Gadsden's about 2 vehicles up.
Well, the '96 Impala was my dream car when I was it came out when I was 15. You know, they dropped it a year. Yeah, they drop it. No, I'm sorry, 16. They drop it a year before, so it came out in '95. They had an ad for it in I think it was in Motor Trend, and it was the landing bay in the Death Star, and it's the whole Death Star is empty, the whole landing bay, and all you see is the Impala, and above it, the words, all you see is, Lord Vader, your car is ready.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that piece of shit in front of you is not the same car.
All right, well, it definitely doesn't look too Darth Vader-y. I mean, it's Darth Vader black, but that's really about it.
Nah. The '96 Impala. The '96 Impala was the question that it took Ford 8 years to answer. They finally answered it in 2004 with the Mercury Marauder.
Nice. Oh, look, we're gonna get right on the left. We're gonna get right on the right side of ABC 7 here.
Oh, cool.
Come on. Oh, looks like they might be making a left turn. Might miss them. I don't know. Yep, they're making a left turn. Oh, well. It's all good. And we're going to be making a right turn. looks like we have one vehicle that cut off the Hussars, but I think they might be with us, so let's see here. All right, and we are closer to Captain Gadsden. Yeah, 2 cars cut off the Hussars. They're about 2 cars behind us. Whew. Anyone got any more questions? Or is everyone just in the nice Chicago scenery?
I think they're just enjoying the view.
Cool, cool. All right, nice. The Hussars are right behind us now.
You know, I really
Right
do
wing
want to
goes
check
ahead.
out your city, man. It definitely looks like it. It looks like Midtown Manhattan, but cleaner. I can't get over that.
Yeah. Oh, they always try and keep this city clean. I think they fine you for littering.
Yeah, they do that here too. You get fined if you spit on the sidewalk around here.
Damn.
Where is the best beef sandwich, Sneaky Bug? Sneaky Bugman, he's the one in Chicago. I'm in New York. If you're asking about New York, best beef sandwich? That depends how you want it. If you want like a full dress, or you want a Jew, or you want, it depends. If you're talking hot open face, I know a really good place up over in Merrick. But if you want like a really good Jew, I know there's a place in Queens that they're after. Yeah, bro, I tell you what, I'll do a whole video one day just about the fucking places to eat around here.
Hell yeah. All right, here we go. We're back in formation.
Oh, he wants to know from
bit there.
Yeah, he wants to know from you. Where's the best place in Chicago to get a beef sandwich?
Shake a stick in any direction. They're all good. That's a hard question, not gonna lie. Jesus, let's see here. That really depends on price out of all things.
Yeah.
I mean, locally, I like Chicago pita, but not gonna lie, they're a little bit expensive. If you're downtown, just about any general place you can get food at usually has a good roast beef sandwich. It's just whatever you do, don't get it from Cubs Park. They're going to gouge you on prices. Same thing with Sox Park. They will gouge the shit out of you. You'll pay an arm and a godforsaken leg. You may as well smuggle that damn thing in.
Where's that place in your city that my nephew got physically ejected from because he was arguing with him about ketchup?
I think that was the Bevics, but the Bevics ain't around no more, sadly.
How long ago did they fold up?
About 3 years ago, almost 4.
Okay, it might have been that place then, because I think I told you that was the one they were on the History Channel, and they had the big hot dog on their roof, and they do the whole song and dance if you try to have ketchup in their restaurant, they try to humiliate you, and like they physically had to throw him out because he got like a maniac.
Huh.
I told you, they came over and they... Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, the Bevics will give you a hard time because that's their thing. Like, they're basically like, the way the staff are set up there, or were, I should say, because they ain't there no more, it was basically like, think of like Archie Bunker's place, situated in like, a greaser type eatery, greaser type of eatery. Where like everyone's got the sailor get-ups and that. Okay, we're gonna go straight ahead here because we're gonna try and catch up to Captain Gadsden. The reopen guy's taking a right turn here.
You know, he might be like rushing home to go get a sandwich or something, or like to go use the bathroom. He might be following this guy to his house.
We'll see. He might be going, since we're at the intersection of Wacker. Oh, hey, there's the House of Blues up ahead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm on the left turning lane, so he might be heading down to Lower Wacker Drive. So I don't know. If he's heading to Lower Wacker, we might run into some homeless people, but that's okay. They're usually decent folks. Not gonna lie, we got nice homeless.
Bro, there's a guy we got in the chat here named Brother Captain Flamius, and he's been like ripping communists apart all day, and He was just naming all of the best places in America for different foods. I'm giving this man a wrench.
All right, by all means. Sweet.
Seriously, I'm giving him moderated just because I like the shit he's talking about.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's see now. This guy is...
And, oh, damn it, I cannot catch up to Captain Gadsden in time. Damn. That's the only thing that sucks about Whacker. This light goes real quick in all directions. Nice triumph, dude! Oh, I'm a little bit concerned, though. I'm gonna have to wait till the dude in the Triumph goes because I don't want to accidentally hit his bike, man. I got a real thing about accidentally hitting people's bikes.
Kiara LeBeau wants to know, why is the person streaming yelling so loud?
I was trying to get the attention of the guy next. Okay, there he goes. Okay. Yelling so loud because I want to make sure that, God damn it, of course, two people with bikes. I didn't want to hit the guy in the Triumph who just took a left turn, and I did not want to hit the cyclist. Okay, where the hell did Captain Gadsden go? Damn it. Oh, I was hoping the guy in the Triumph was going to get in the right lane. Shit. Okay, it looks like... Wait, is the guy in the Triumph one of our guys? Seems like he's following in tandem. Yeah, he's getting information. Okay. All right, that's not so bad. Or, this isn't too bad at all. Awesome. Yeah, it's a nice little Triumph the game's got.
Yeah, Kiara LeBeau was asking. She's like, we're anti-commie. Yeah, me and Burnside are extremely anti-commie.
Yes, indeed. I don't like communism.
Yeah.
Don't like communism, don't like socialism. I prefer capitalism. I'm basically an ANCAP that believes in rules because you don't want to fall into the retardation of feudalism.
Yeah.
And I support President Trump. Because fuck communism. I'm not voting for fucking pedophile, goddamn... Okay, we're taking a left turn? Oh, they barricaded it off. Okay, that's why we gotta take a left. Okay. Shit, this is gonna become a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Like,
Okay. That Triumph's got a weird horn.
Kiara LeBeau is saying we should rent a helicopter and throw commies out of it. Kiara, what you do is this. You take them on a first-story building, and you whip them off the roof, because then you can throw the same commie off of the roof multiple times. It's like recycling.
Hell yeah. If they toss them off the roof here, they've got an 8 in 10 chance of them getting the third rail, because we're right above one of the various metro lines.
Hey,
like,
Memes
seriously.
is in the chat. Memes.
Oh, good. Hey.
Get your ass in here. I sent you a thing, man.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, tell them to get in here.
I just did. I sent you a thing. Cubs fan 2006 wants to ask you, are you a Cubs or a Sox fan?
Sox fan. I'm from the South Side.
Yeah, he's a Sox fan. Sorry, Cubs fan.
It's all good. My grandmother's a Cubs fan.
I'll see. There you go.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Your family gets kind of split on it. The older people wind up being faithful because they're like, I still have hope for them to do good. Especially since they won the World Series finally. That was a big thing because everyone was like, holy God, they broke the Billy Goats curse.
Oh, bro, this guy just gave me the best comment ever. James Francis Dale says, throw him out of a helicopter over a giant bingo board. Make a game out of it.
Yes! I love it. That's hysterical. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Woo! Oh, if I could only turn the camera. We're about 4 cars up ahead. Are the guys that I think might be from your neck of the woods, Scoob.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it, because that's the other thing that sucks. I'm behind a whole bunch of large vehicles, but there's a truck up ahead. It's got the Punisher skull with the cross M16s.
That sounds like my neighbor, actually.
I cannot tell if he's got New York plates, but I'll let you know.
All right. Good.
Oh, dude, awesome! I've got a guy behind me. He's got a Trump mask on. This is awesome. Oh, out of all times for me to not have enough money to have 2 cameras situated, this is awesome. I just noticed that. I was like, oh my god, now I just need a guy with the rubber Alex Jones mask, and we are golden. Woo!
Oh, actually, Cubs fan, I can definitely tell you for a fact, when we used to do the Chaos stream, we used to do hockey. Burnside is a diehard Blackhawks fan.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yep.
That was the other shirt I was contemplating wearing today. I was like, Hillary for prison shirt or Blackhawk shirt? Hillary for prison shirt or Blackhawk shirt? It was a tough decision to make, but I was like, okay, I don't think it's gonna rain. I'm gonna go with the short sleeve Hillary for prison shirt.
Bro, I'm telling you now, you may not be a Cubs fan, but if I come out there and the Cubs are playing, this Cubs fan 2016, he's got box seats.
Awesome.
So I'm just saying, if my Mets are out there, man, and they're playing the Cubbies, I might go hang with this guy, just to watch the Cubs play.
Yeah, by all means, I'll bring my grandmother. I'll have a good reason to go out.
There you go.
This is awesome. I've got a guy who's streaming from the phone right behind the guy's got a president on. This is awesome. I gotta ask this guy once we're done here where he got the Trump mask from. That's so awesome.
Definitely.
It looks relatively realistic. I wish the other camera didn't die on me. Damn it. I knew I should have put the double Ace in the front seat.
Yeah.
That happens.
Diego Diavolo asked, do you think people are commies because they have nothing else in life? No, I think in America people become commies because they have too much. You don't see it's weird. Outside of like the lower class, like minority neighborhoods, most of your communists tend to be rich people. I don't understand it. I think it's just because they see how much they have. They think everyone can have like they have, and we're holding it from other people for whatever reason.
That's the only logical thing that rings a bell. Other than that, I really don't know.
Kiara LeBeau is asking, she says she had cheesecake ice cream. She asked if we've ever had that. There's actually an ice cream parlor over in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. They make something like, I think, over 800 flavors of ice cream. I've had a lot of different flavors of ice cream when I went there. I actually had to stop going to the place because I was putting on weight.
Oh man, as far as my end of the field, as far as ice cream, there's actually this really good place in Hegewisch. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's in Spanish, but it's got the best ice cream you'll ever have. Everyone swears by it. If I knew how to pronounce it, De La Puerte something circus type thing. I don't know. I am not good with Spanish at all. I'll have to do a video on it one of these days. And oh look, it looks like we got the mainstream news up ahead.
Oh, nice.
This ought to be good. And I think we're going to be taking a right turn up ahead. So I've seen one guy with the state of Illinois flag. Yep, right turn, Clyde. This is awesome. This worked out fairly well. Yeah, this is good. I have not seen very many, if any, counter-protesters. It's all American over here. This is awesome. Nothing but patriots. This is good. This is good. This is the best Mayday I've had in a while. Oh, not gonna lie though, if there is any place that's open after like 3 or 4, I'm probably gonna want to get a bite to eat. All right, let's try and keep this rolling here. Kind of blew a red light there, but you know, I didn't see a no turn on red sign, so I guess that's okay. Oh yeah, it is, because there comes the other guy. Hell yeah! Woo! Guys got dual American flags. Awesome. I hope we caught that on camera. This is running pretty good. So anyone else in chat got any other questions?
Yeah. Cubs fan 2016 was saying that we need to get some Portillos or Al's if you're in the city. I'm guessing you know what he's talking about.
Definitely Portillo's. Portillo's is the shit. Portillo's is all over Illinois, and they're pretty well rounded.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! Damn it! Now he's making me hungry for some fucking Portillo's. Their Polish sausage is the bomb, and it's relatively inexpensive.
Yeah. Oh, and you missed it while you were driving. Our favorite Klansman was in here saying that everyone here is haters except for the memes of destruction. So that's from the authority of the Ku Klux Klan. So you know they got clout.
Oh, of course. They're so reputable. They're aren't they as reputable as CNN?
Yeah.
All right, where are we going, guys? We going straight? We going right? We're going right up on Dearborn.
I love how somebody who rocks a white sheet is going to tell me I'm hateful.
I know that doesn't make any damn sense.
No, it don't. Whatever.
It's like the SS sitting there telling you you're a cruel human being. It's like, bro, you're the SS. Do you know what you do for a living? And I'm cool?
Well,
this is awesome. We gotta do it on a Harley. Woo!
I look at it this way, bro. I seriously, I look at it this way, man. If you're gonna drive around wearing your grandmother's sheets in a pickup truck, burning crosses because you think it's gonna make the South rise again, you got a lot of other problems going on. Never mind people of color. That's just my thought.
Yeah, but the thing I always thought about the South rising again was about like a revitalization of Southern American culture. Like, you know, not like the bed sheets and the good old boys, but like, you know, Southern hospitality, Southern cooking, blue collar labor and all that. Oh, looks like we're going to the Marshalls up ahead. Yeah.
Good music, family, that sort of thing. And now what are they doing? They got all these fucking kids running around ripping apart their friggin' monuments and shit down there.
I wasn't able to hear you.
What's my guy on MGA?
Oh, it's Make America Great Again. I'm a Trump supporter. I guess the paint must have smeared. He's like, is that a J or a G? And I'm like, oops. I did it in a hurry.
Yeah.
And he took one look at the dude wearing the Trump mask, and he's just like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. And it looks like we got the police department a few cars behind us.
Yeah. No, Brother Captain Flamius was just mentioning something about when you were talking about the SS. I think he was specifically talking about the Totenkopf. That's that, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta be clear because you pissed off a few people talking shit about the SS.
Okay, yeah, let me be more specific. Waffen SS, Totenkampf, because the Panzerkampf, they're actually relatively decent because they were just tankers. They were just fighting in the war. They weren't, doing any of the genocide. They're just like, okay, it's our job to lead the charge ahead. We have to defeat the Russians so that they don't rape our women and children.
Yeah.
That was their fear. So that's why, the Panzerkampf were relatively respected. Same with Erwin Rommel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just saw the flag you were talking about. Bro, that's the same flag I got down in the bunker.
Yeah, I think he's from your... Okay, he's got Illinois plates, so he's probably part of the same organization.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Someone took a wrong turn. Oh, that would have been dangerous.
Yeah, what was I going to say to you? It's funny,
Yeah.
actually. The
Yeah.
Panzer Corps...
Earlier, I was not expecting anyone else to be...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, since you mentioned the Panzer Corps, I think I told you, over here in New York, you can still look them up because the company is still there. You can type in Panzer, and you're going to get a concrete company and bulldozers and cranes. And what it is, they were all, literally, it was the Panzer Corps. After the war, they came to America and they started this company. And if you look, all of the drivers had the SS lightning bolts on the web of the thumb of their hands because they were all SS.
Yeah. I wasn't actually expecting anyone in the chat to be historically educated, so I was like, oh, wow, holy crap, somebody actually knows about the different divisions. That's a shocker.
Yeah. Yeah, Cubs fan actually has a few questions. I just want to hit them really quick. He was asking me what I think about the Red Sox. Good pitching staff. All around good team. I don't got a problem with the Sox. That's a lot of the diehard Yankee fans up in the Bronx. You also asked me if I'm a Mets or a Yankee fan. I'll put it like this, bro. I am a New York fan. I claim the Mets basically because I'm a Mets fan, a Knicks fan, and an Islanders fan because I'm cheap. They all got the same colors, which meant one pair of Nikes, one hat, and one jacket, one starter jacket when I was in high school. I didn't have to spend as much money. So I could literally buy like that one outfit and wear it to all the games. But I'm a New York fan. I love the Yankees just as much since he was asking. But I tell anybody, if you want to go watch a game, bro, go to Coney Island, watch the Brooklyn Cyclones. Minor league, they're hungry as hell. It's the same thing I tell people they're bitching about football with these guys kneeling. Bro, watch college. Fuck these millionaires. Watch some hungry kids, seriously. Watch those kids go and get like 20 yards every play.
Agreed. I'd rather support the younger guys who are actually trying to get themselves somewhere in the sports leagues than some dude who's just sitting there like, oh, well, I want to pander, and, I'm so entitled because I have 4 freaking yachts.
Yeah.
Like Kaepernick. I didn't like him because it's like, look, I'm an anarchist. If I protest, I cannot do it inside the stadium. I will be escorted out by the police and or security. They don't tolerate that shit, at least in this city. Over by there, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing because that's usually universal in every major metropolitan area. You cannot protest inside the stadium. You can wave stuff around that has to do with whatever team that you're representing as a show of support. Even some places let you have signs that say the other team sucks or something. Although nowadays people are kind of strapping down with that because they're worried that people are going to start fist fights. That's why a lot of places don't let you have any shields anymore or any prop swords or any stuff like that. Like, they basically took all the comical LARPing out of sports and reduced it to just T-shirts and sometimes signs.
Yeah. I'll put it like this, bro. I got no look. As long as Antifa don't get physical with me, I ain't gonna get physical with them. That's the way I look at Antifa. As long as they don't put hands to me. Once they put hands to me, it's a whole different fucking story. They can sit there and have their opinion. I think that they're a pack of fucking little losers, and their opinions are bullshit. They're afraid to work. They're afraid to friggin' break a sweat. How the hell am I supposed to respect people like that? That's the way I
agreed,
look at it.
man.
Yeah. But as for that fucking, with Kaepernick, I got no respect for Kaepernick. Let me tell you something right now. He's sitting there getting raised by his two, when I say white, these people were white bread, his grandparents. How in the hell did he get the Chicken George accent that he's sitting there talking with when he's talking to the media? I'm sitting there listening to him. I'm like, wow, you culturally appropriating motherfucker. I got a feeling that afro has like seams in it and shit. And he takes it off when he goes to sleep at night. So I'm saying, like, the thing of it is with Kaepernick and with all those people who are Black Lives Matter. Let me tell you something. If you're supporting Black Lives Matter or whatever, do yourself a favor. Go up against the wall. Like, go stand and face the wall, take a good heavy look at it, and see if your face is stronger than the wall. That's what you should do.
Hell yeah. This is awesome. We're getting plenty of love, man. Woohoo!
Oh, hell yeah.
Whole bunch of dudes with American bandanas. This is awesome.
Oh, nice.
Even London with a crutch was like, he was giving me the thumbs up.
Awesome.
Poor guy was probably on a workman's comp. I didn't get much of a chance to, turn or anything. Okay, I don't know if we can turn. Yep, we can turn. Okay. Right turn, Clyde. And right by the Chicago Theater. Woo! The Chicago Theater is well known for being expensive as hell, and if you want to see anything. Cool. We got another member of the press.
Nice.
Yeah.
But what I was saying before, all those people were honking and screaming and making all that fucking hullabaloo about the thing with them protesting the anthem and protesting the flag. Let me tell you something, man. These people want to protest the flag and they want to protest the anthem. They're all millionaires, right? Every one of these football players is a millionaire. Why in the fuck couldn't they buy airtime during the commercial break and put out an infomercial? Do you remember? You remember when the president, when he got elected, and that piece of shit with that fucking Mute-Vom animal, that Josh Whedon, he went in and he got fucking what's his name? That fucking waste. Robert Downey Jr. He got Don Cheadle with his big forehead. He got all these fucking actors, all the Avengers, and he got them to sit there and talk about how you shouldn't vote for Trump, right? He did that.
I remember that. Now that you mention it, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why in the fuck couldn't these football playing morons go and do the same exact thing? They got a problem. They want to talk about this imaginary police brutality. You know what? I tell you what. From now on, they want to fuck with that? Okay. How about when they want to do the national anthem at one of these football games? I'm going to get up and I'm going to protest. And when they ask me, you know what I'm going to tell them? I protested the anthem because the unicorn shitting on my lawn. Because if they can sit there and protest imaginary shit during the anthem, I should be able to protest imaginary shit during the anthem.
Yeah, because most of police brutality is a misnomer. If you don't cooperate with the police, you're going to get accosted, dude. It's going to happen. Like, several times I've had trouble with the police department when I used to go and just set up my flyers and all that to cover the gang graffiti. And I got pulled over. I got cuffs put on me. Twice I had tasers pulled on me, and one time I almost a gun until they realized, hey, you're the dude that works at Family Dollar. What the hell are you doing? And I just took my mask off, took some of my stuff off, set everything down, and I was like, I'm doing this, that, and the third. I'm tired of the gang graffiti and this and that, and I'm putting these flyers up. And they take a look at the flyers, and they laugh their asses off. I'm like, oh, get out of here when it hits 3 a.m., dude. Too many people are calling about this. And I'm like, oh, I had no idea. Because, I was dense as shit. I did the dressing up as a Shinobi Shizoku. I did the dressing up as a Shinobi Shizoku before Antifa was even a thing. Yeah, and SWAT's here too. Cool. They've got their stuff together. They're having a good time. Awesome. More people with Trump flags. This is good. Just gonna make sure I don't knock into the CPD there. Woo! That's awesome. They're screaming USA. This is so cool.
Yeah. No name required. 123 wants to know, what do I think of Fredo Cuomo? He's an idiot. He's an idiot, and his brother's an idiot. I don't like
little baby Cuomo. Yeah. Yes, most of the staff of InfoWars likes to say, all the baby Cuomos born on third base. They can't take it if they get spat in the face. Awesome. Got more coverage. Some dude with a good camera and mic just walking up and down the block getting footage. He gave me the nod, so he got some good shots of me. This is good. Awesome. And the dude on the Harley's back. And he's making a left turn, though, with the other formation. At some point, I'm going to have to get behind him and get some good footage of him. He's got a good fucking bike, man. I think he's got an electric glide. All right, looks like we're taking a right turn on Franklin. Oh, they got the helicopters out. Ha! They've got the helicopters out.
Nice.
Yeah, they got one right above me. This is awesome. Woo! All right, this is awesome. Yeah, I've got the helicopter right above us. We don't have any violent counter-protesters. Everything's going good. CPD's just keeping the traffic running, as are the regular transit authority support cops. And SWAT's just chilling. They're sitting there in their brownish olive gear just chilling. Yeah, this is good. Normally, whenever SWAT's hanging around, they just sit there and look aggressive, and they're just like, come on, we're waiting for you punks to screw up. We're waiting for you punks to screw up. All right. That gal's wanting to keep the traffic moving. And we're going to take another right by the Chipotle. I swear, we ought to get a sponsorship from these guys since we're passing the joint so much. Too funny, too funny. Any more questions in the chat?
No, for right now, it just seems like everyone's agreeing with you.
Oh, yay!
You know, a few people have said things here and here, like Diego Diavolo was saying how Don Lemon sexually assaults men.
Ew!
Yeah.
That's deeply disturbing.
Yes, it is. And you know, just the usual. Got a couple of trolls here and there. That's about it.
Yeah, we've got our cyber protesters.
Yeah. It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
You know, people are gonna haters are gonna hate. It's like they say, bro. Haters are gonna hate. Let them hate. That's all you can do.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. I think we have to wait till I get up to the next block to make a turn. Doesn't see we're over at LaSalle, but I think I gotta see what end of LaSalle I'm at because I think it's. Oh, wait, nope. We can turn. Good, good. Yeah, construction workers are being cool about it. State police are being pretty cool. Thompson Center's over on the left. Minor construction. Okay, we got to stop real quick here. So far, it looks like there's one potential contra-protester, because I see someone that's got tape that says "Go home." That's okay. There we go. There's the guys. Look at that. That's awesome. Big US flag. That's cool as hell. All right. Oh, hell yeah. Check this out. Check this out. This dude right up here. Join or die. Old school. Yeah. Old school Minuteman flag. Gotta love that. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, we gotta sit tight for a few minutes here. He's directing traffic. He's directing traffic. What? Which one's going? Which one's coming? Which one's going? Okay. Shoot. All right. Some dude got around me real quick. That's good. And in a little bit, I think we'll be back in formation. Oh, what do you know? It's the Hotel Allegro and the Cadillac Palace Theater, right on the left-hand side. And they've got the Randolph Tavern on the right, or at least an advertising sign for them. I don't go there, so I really don't, I don't care too much. I drink local. I've got like 5 bars in my neighborhood, and then down the block in Indiana, I've got 5 more.
Okay.
But I only go to like one of them in Indiana. SCBS!
Oof, mud on my ears.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's all good. It ain't you.
Yeah, so I'm trying not to honk too much. I tried to turn my volume down a little bit. And here's the helicopter up ahead over at West Franklin.
Nice. They flinging any commies?
I don't know. That's a good question. If they are, they should really head to about a few blocks over. Because then if they were to fling them, there's a likelihood that they would fall right on the Metro. Some might get the 3rd rail. The only thing is, hopefully they don't miss the rails and take out the power lines, because then all of the traffic lights here would be non-functional due to some deep-fried socialist. Yeah, that would be absolute mayhem. Like, literally, the PD and them would be sitting there like, great, now we have to do this manually. They'd be... Okay, thank you! I don't know, some dude with a gun. Okay, thank you! Sounded like a cap gun.
It's a hell of a cap gun. It sounded like the guy just shot one off.
Well, if he did, it missed. I didn't hear an entry. That's awesome. I just survived my first potential assassination. Woo! I like that. All right, we're going to go up another block like last time, and then we're going to take a right turn.
So basically, what you guys do in this parade is you just drive in circles around Chicago, pissing off the communists.
Yes, and potentially getting shot at, because that thing you hit, that was some guy who either had an actual gun or he had a cap gun.
Yeah, no, that didn't, bro. If that's a cap.
Hey, real quick, sir. By chance, I had somebody shoot me recently. Is there a bullet hole in my car?
I don't see one.
Okay, cool. Must have been a cap gun. Thank you very much.
I love how you just casually ask somebody if there's bullet holes in your car.
This is Chicago. It happens. The only reason I didn't bring mine is because they said specifically, please, nobody bring firearms. This is supposed to be a peaceful protest.
Yeah, true. I hear that.
So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And there's so many cops around here, they're going to get his ass. There's no way in hell that guy is not going to get clipped. Like what, he's expecting me to be scared? And let's see here. Oh, damn it, because of the bus, I think I lost the dude behind me. Oh, this is so adorable! This dude's got his kid on top of his truck waving the U.S. flag. This is awesome.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they're gonna wind up being behind me soon. Shit, I had to turn, or else, you know, they would have been in front. But yeah, that dude had to have fired a cap gun because he was at point blank range. Tell me we got that on stream.
Yeah, you did, and I'm telling you, I think that was a starter pistol. That didn't sound like no cap gun.
It looked like one, I'm not gonna lie. It was a decent sized revolver.
Yeah, no, a starter pistol is what they use. It fires blanks. If you ever see, like, during when they got, like, the 100-yard dash and they shoot the gun off in the air.
Yeah.
That's a starter pistol. It's that way you do that so the bullet don't fall down into the, stands and kill somebody.
Oh, Jesus. That's the best these people have? So basically, he got a firing version of the prop AK we have for backline. I gotta love it.
Yeah, it's literally a noise maker. It's a noise maker. It could have also been somebody backfiring, too.
Okay, well, he's not over at that corner anymore, so I don't think we gotta worry about that. But hey, Henrik Thortonson has just survived his first assassination attempt. Woo! I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Gold diggers. Yes, I love ministry.
Oh, wow. Yo, check it out. On your right, you see that little car there?
Yeah, the Civic?
Yes, that's a Honda Civic Del Sol.
Oh, cool.
That car is a beast.
That's a nifty little thing.
That nifty little thing there has a Honda Prelude drivetrain under the hood. If you got one of those with a stick shift, that thing will spank almost anything else on the road.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful little car.
Cool.
A buddy of mine had one.
I'm still laughing at that. That dude tried to shoot me with a glorified cap gun. I'm not gonna get over that. That's just gonna be the new thing. I'm going to have to clip that and use that for something. Or I'll have to take that to the 4th district and I'll have to go, hey, I was protesting on May 1st. Do you guys have any idea who this dude might be? Like, seriously, I might, you know what, that's a good idea. After I get done here, whenever I pull over to get the batteries for my other camera, I might want to go and talk to the SWAT guys or something and go, hey, I'm going to need to submit my footage for evidence. I had somebody pull what looked like a short-barreled 357 and fire a blank in my general direction.
Can I give you some free advice if people start chasing your car?
Yes.
Find out what speed they're going at. Like, let it go where they're actually keeping up with the car and they're running full speed. Let it go and count 1,000, 2 1,000. Get to about 15 and then slam on your brakes and they'll run into the back of your car.
Okay.
I did that a few years ago when I was dealing with the people, like when I took my nieces to go to the circus. When we went into park, they were chasing us over at Nassau Coliseum. They were chasing us through the parking lot. So my nieces are like, they're chasing the car. I go, watch this, honey, and I let them chase us for like 10 seconds, and then slammed on the brakes, and boom! They slammed right into the back of my car. One guy gave me cover blood.
Nice.
Yeah.
God, I just find that funny. What was that guy thinking? Like, I thought he was pulling over or something. He's just like, go on ahead, go on ahead. And that guy had a nice silver car, too. Jeez, I'm so glad I'm used to surviving or nearly missing every shooting that's ever gone on, or else I'd be freaking out. I'd be like, oh, some dude just tried to fucking shoot me with a Magnum. Oh!
How come you're stuck behind that rolling COVID cabinet?
Because I decided not to take the usual turn. I'm extending the parade out a little bit with the truck guys I got behind me. I'm going to take another right, and I'm going to, like, increase the radius, because we were just going around in a circle and going around in a circle. I was like, let's try and make a bigger circle. So I'm going to try and turn up here, which I think is State. Yeah, and here's ABC 7 on the right-hand side. Here, give them a nice, good shot of my Weimar Republic flag, fuckers.
Brother Captain Flamius wants to know, was the shooter a bald manlet? I guess he's one of your fans there, this guy.
No, he was wearing a, I believe he was wearing a hat.
Yeah, no, Brother Captain Flamius, I think if any bald manlet are going to be shooting at anybody, I got a feeling that they're going to be shooting at me. Just call it a hunch.
Mm-hmm. I'm so gonna have to. If the CPD allows me to, I am absolutely gonna have to use that for some footage. Just that guy that shot at me.
Yeah. Cubs fan, 2016. I'm gonna have to go into the YouTube channel and fix that. I was trying to actually unhide you earlier. I'm not really that tech savvy, but don't worry. For the next time, I promise you, I'll have it on. I'll unhide you. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm not that good at this. I'm sorry, bro.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, like a lot of people aren't working like how I am. And the virus, the death rate is less than 1%. If we can quarantine the sick and let everyone else get back to work, what's the big deal, you know? Yeah, everybody's got to make money, man, not just me. Yeah, go out ahead of me. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool thing, he's got one of the CDC N95s on.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
it looks like, yeah, the rest of the Trump supporters are behind me, but they're making a right turn a block behind me. They probably had a smart idea, because I didn't realize what was up ahead was construction. So that one's on me.
If that is a Grumman truck in front of you, those are made in my neighborhood.
Don't know. We're gonna get a look at. Oh, that's so cool looking. Is that? Oh no, it's not what I thought it was. Never mind. I thought it was.
I was specifically talking about the mail trucks. Mail trucks are made here. You know that?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the mail truck that goes up and down your block, it's made here. You know, you guys were so worried about seeing that god-awful eyesore of Manhattan when you were visiting. I should have took you to see where they make all the mail trucks. I mean, there's thousands of these fucking things.
That would be cool, not gonna lie. Let's do that on the next visit. Man. I'm just hoping, if anything, if when I go to the 4th District, or if after this all gets done, if I just talk to one of the cops and go, hey, can I use this after submitting it for potential evidence of a shooting? They tell me yes. Chances are they're going to tell me no, so that might be the one time we see my assassin. Am I good to go forward?
Oh, you're good, bud.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. So some dude was doing some shoveling, so I didn't want to get in the middle of his work because he was a little close to the car.
I remember
That guy
when I
must
was
have
a
just.
kid. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, I was saying when I was a kid, a guy in my neighborhood bought a used narcotics off his car. What it was, the car had gotten shot up, and it said "narc" on the car. So
Oh
what
my
did this
God.
guy? So what did this guy do? He just epoxied in champagne corks into all the bullet holes because he thought it looked cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he was driving around with a car full of bullet holes that was sealed. It was actually really cool looking.
That sounds wacky.
Yeah, it does. Let me ask you, how much longer do you think you're going to be driving around the city pissing off the Pinkos?
Oh, probably all day, man. I'm going to be going as long as people are driving around in the parades. I just decided to, go expand it outwards a little bit. And looks like that might not have been a smart idea due to circumstances. So that's all. So that's all. If you need to dive out for a couple hours, go for it.
All right, because what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to leave it run because I got to go pick up the wife. That was her that just called in. I shouldn't be too long unless she decides, we have to go to a star. Otherwise, I should be right home. So I'm going to leave this running. And, Style Stalinsky wants to know if you like the Weimar Republic.
Yeah, they were decent before they lost the war and went under. They were all right. I prefer them to World War II because, because everyone bitches about Hitler, and it's like, look, if you want to prevent the Second World War, you have to change the outcome of the first one.
Yeah.
That's basically what it boils down to. The reason why the Weimar Republic fell like a sack of bricks is because they were like, we unconditionally surrender, whatever terms you want, we'll take. They literally bent themselves over the barrel and allowed themselves to be raped.
Yeah.
And that's what killed him.
Yo, you sent Ninja a link, right? Because he was saying he needs a link.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, I did. If anything, just send it to him again.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'll do then.
All right. All right, I'm on LaSalle. I'm back on LaSalle now, so we should be good. Looks like I might actually have to wind up turning here. Where am I at? LaSalle and what? Washington? Alright, yeah, I'll probably... Looks like I can still take a right turn up ahead, so I'll go up a block and then I'll take a right turn. Because right now I believe we are by the, what the hell you might call it? Union Station.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a brain fart there.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Whoops. Ah, Streets and Sanitations, my old buddies. Graffiti blasters. They used to clean up after me after I put up my propaganda enough times for them to get pissed off. Wait a minute, how is everyone turning down here? I could have sworn I seen somebody make a right turn here. That's not possible. That's so weird.
I got this bad feeling. I'm gonna go to pick her up. I'm gonna come home, and there's gonna be like 9 people waiting to get onto this freaking stream. Like in the, I don't like this friggin' the StreamYard with this backstage shit. Yeah, I don't like how people can't just hop in. I mean, it's good, like if you're gonna get rated on air or something. But other than that, like, it makes it, that's part of the reason I wanted to, like see if we could get Tara to host it, just, you know, because I knew I had to run out today. If this would have happened tomorrow, we would have been all aces. She would have been off somewhere with her fucking sister or, you know, whatever. But, yeah, Cubs fan, bro, I definitely got
There he is! Woo!
I got to find where the hell you got tagged so I can put you back in here. I feel horrible, man, that your profile got timed out. Let me try backing up a lot, see if I can find some shit here. Back up even further. Nah, the
Yeah, it's
chat
all good, man.
I feel
Oh,
bad. The guy accidentally got knocked out on his main profile, and he was asking us all those cool questions. You know?
damn it. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I feel bad. It
It's
was not-
accidentals. I mean, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, I know. It was my fault. I'm the one who did it because what had happened was the chat went by so fast. I clicked him on accident instead of the other person, and then I've been looking through the chat trying to find it, and I can't put him back. I feel bad. I didn't mean to do that to the guy. If you ask questions about the Holocaust, you can get sent to jail in some countries. Yeah, bro. Diego Diavolo just pointed that out. Yo, remember when we were in D.C., when was it, last year or 2 years ago, when they were showing us that the newest thing now, like the State Department, I couldn't think. I had to think of it. The State Department changed their stipulations. I think it was the beginning of last year, where if you like worked for the State Department and you didn't believe in the Holocaust, you were going to lose your pension. You were going to get fired. There was a chance you might actually be brought up on charges, depending on what position you're in. What in the fuck is up with that? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do find that to be bullshit. It looks like the rest of the parade decided to take my idea and extended it out another block to the left, so damn it. Oh well.
Yeah.
That's all good. I'll just take a right turn here at Lake. Past the damn Chipotle again, which I'll probably get food at later.
What I'm going to do is this. Like I said, I'm going to leave it run, so you're going to have the floor, and when I come back, I'm going to obviously try to get your attention first so I don't startle the shit out of you. But,
okay.
It might be just back and forth. Peaches might just want to come straight home and, like lay here with Patches, or she might decide that she's going to work me like I'm out in the field. So it's all up to my wife's humors. So either way, I'm leaving now. Jesus, that's loud. I'm leaving now, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, God, believe me, I know what it's. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll hit you up in a little bit.
Okay, cool. I'll keep things in tow.
Yeah, you have fun, and bro, the audience is really digging listening to you, like, tell them about history and shit. Educate these folks on communism, man, and on socialism. Explain to them why, it's smart to be a capitalist, it's smart to be an entrepreneur, and it's only, only smart people who are really well hung and good looking vote for Trump. So you gotta, let these folks know. Maron. You gotta let these folks know. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, you got it.
All right,
yeah. All right, see you soon. Yeah, the main thing that's the problem of socialism is, at face value, it looks like a good idea because it's like, oh, okay, so everyone basically takes a little bit of a collective tax and it gets sent amongst all the other people who aren't doing so well. That, and that's why everyone gets roped into it, because they're like, all right, so if I pay a little bit of money, that means everyone else can be better off. The thing that sucks is you end up having a centralized government, and when you leave that shit up to a centralized government, dude, they're going to cut some off the top for themselves. They always do. It's their thing. Because everyone tries to say, well, it's empathetic, it's noble, it's this, it's that, it's the other. No, it's a gradual conquering of the economy and a gradual dissolution or destruction of civil rights. Because the thing is, despite all the crap they tell you, what usually happens time and time again is it starts off with a people's revolution where they're like, hey, we're having a shitty time here, this sucks, that sucks, let's try something new. And then for the first few years, because they basically collectivize and nationalize all the assets, they go like, oh, hey, what do you know? We actually have an okay economy. Oh, this isn't so bad. You know, and it looks like things are going to be okay. And then after that, they start vertically integrating everything because everything winds up being controlled by a single party dictatorship. Oh, look, and the Hussars are up ahead. Awesome. I'll get behind them for a change. You know, and that's mainly what the problem with socialism is. You know, like the whole Marxist thing of each according to his labor, each according to his means type of bullshit. You know. But the whole problem with that is it basically takes food out of the mouths of people who are working and gives it to those who are not. You know, it makes a giant welfare nanny state. And that's the problem with communism and socialism. Is, you know, you usually start out with socialism, and then as the economy and the government winds up becoming more centrally aligned and just, you know, vertically stacked, it gradually evolves into communism. Where it's like, well, because everything is nationalized, the state owns everything. And because the state owns everything, you wind up not having a voice. Oh, you guys are... Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, they're packing up for the day. We're going to follow the Hussars. I mean, shoot, you want to know how bad communism and socialism is? Ask the guys that I'm driving in front of. They're Polish. Dude, they got fucked really hard with that. They were a communist dictatorship for a long time. All right, we're going to get in the right lane here. Oh, and he pulled on ahead. And if he ends up getting on the highway, I'm going to wind up pulling over, and I'm going to go and get myself situated here so I can go do another run, go do another round around here. Yeah, Poland got really hit hard with communism because the thing that happens with communism is not only does it like to spread, but it likes to make everything centralized and homogenous. In the case of Poland getting into the USSR and Romania and Bulgaria and all those other countries, is they literally tried to cram their own agenda down the rest of their throats. They could only have their culture and their speech if it got approved. You know, and socialism is the same way. It does not like to be criticized. It does not like to be questioned. You know, free market capitalism expects to be questioned. The same with general republics and, you know, as democracies, as they call them. Which general... Woo! Oh man, hearing that was good. Nice. Alright, where did our Hussar friends go? Looks like... Okay, yeah, looks like they did get on the highway. Okay, so I'm going to have to drive up here and find somewhere to pull over so I can get myself a little situated here. That's fine and dandy. So the winged Hussars went home, and we're not going home just yet. But yeah, a free market enterprise is good and stable because it decentralizes. You know, you don't have a central dictatorship saying you can do this, you can't do this, or you can do that, or you can't do that. You basically put something out there, and you say, I'm the person that made this, I'm the person that owns this, and you start to other people, and they give you feedback. You know, when you're in a socialist or communist state, everything winds up being about paperwork because it's all about the party. You know, and the party wants you to make certain things, and the party does not let you have ownership of it. It becomes state property. You know, like anyone who knows about the competition between Stoner and Kalashnikov knows that struggle. Because, plain and simple, Mikhail Kalashnikov invented the AK-47. And Eugene Stoner invented, you know, the M16, the Armalite rifle, as everyone knows it as nowadays. And the two of them were juxtaposed in that. And Kalashnikov tells Stoner, you know, it is good that I'm considered a hero of my people, but the thing that sucks is I'm broke. Because the AK-47 wound up becoming property of the Soviet Union. He didn't get to make a dime off that, the government did. You know, they built him up as a hero and all that, and like, oh, you know, you're so great, you're so liberal, you know, so nice, you know, you've given us a thing that'll give us the edge over the fascists of the West and all that good stuff, because, you know, they thought that, you know, we were going to, you know, rape them like how, you know, they raped Germany or however you want to put it. And I'm just going to pull over real quick here so I can go and get the batteries out of the trunk from my other camera. So pardon me, audience, real quick for 1 second. Hazards on. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, turn the hazard lights off, keep this thing in park, let me swap out the batteries. I can't like batteries. Here's a good thing about capitalism. In capitalism and general free market economies, you can have one person invent just the battery. And then afterwards, people on their own find better ways to make better batteries, and they make their own versions of the battery. And because you have so many people that are trying to compete with the guy who invented the first battery, you have different kinds of batteries, and everyone's trying to cut you a better deal. You know, it's the one thing that's good about capitalism. You know, in socialism, you get what you get. You know, the state regulates how many batteries are going to be made and what kind. You know, you only get state-approved batteries. You know, you don't really have much of a choice as far as it comes to, you know, oh, well, you know, I don't like these batteries because they're the state manufactured ones and they're not too good. You know, they don't last that long. You know, but, you know, you go to the store and you go, hey, you got any other kind of batteries? And they go, what do you mean any other kind of batteries? Here's the only kind the state makes. You know, there's no such thing. They look at you funny. You know, whereas in a free market economy, they're like, oh, yeah, sure, we've got 15 types of batteries just over here. And if you want to go further down here, we've got 15 more over there, and then another 15, and another 15. You know, like these people whine and complain about diversity. So they talk about diversity because they want to hide the fact that they want conformity. No, free markets are free because they want it to be free for everybody. You know, free diversity, free ideas. You know, exchange this for that. You know, a barter system of sorts. Let's see here. All right. I gotta find somewhere where I can make a left. So I can't make a left here over at the Plains, but I should be able to make a left at the next street. And so far, all my signs are intact, all my flags are intact. We're good. Yeah, take a left turn at Jefferson, and we're just going to try and take this all the way up. Oof. Yeah. Need to keep a hold of that camera there. Yeah. Like, the reason why a lot of people support Trump is because the guy wants better business. He wants more business. The more business there is collectively for the entire country, the better money we make, the better off our lives are. You know, because we're not trying to centrally integrate all the money. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make it so that there isn't some bullshit even region. And so the few people, or the good amount of people that decide to go up there and go, hey, I want to make this, I want to make that, I want to do great, you know, I want to make a bunch of money. They have the opportunity to do that because there's a whole bunch of different businesses that are run. There's a whole bunch of different opportunities. And if they get a couple cents together, they get a couple ideas together, and they go, hey, I want to start my own company, you can do that. You're free to do that, you know. Sure, there's like all sorts of business rules and miscellaneous regulations in that, but it's considerably less paperwork than in the communist or socialist state. Because once again, same problem. Oh, you know, the government wants you to have a certain kind of business. And it's like, well, fuck you. I want to have my kind of business. Oh, there's no demand for that, comrade. You cannot have that. You know, it's a bunch of absurd nonsense. Whereas the capitalist system, you know, they don't care. You kidding me? No. They're like, all right, so long as you're not making anything that can harm the customer, you're golden. You can make it. You know? Like a lot of people complain, well, what about guns? Reason why you have guns, it's for self-defense. And, you know, the general point of the whole Second Amendment in that, you know. You know, the right to keep and bear arms, and for all able-bodied citizens to be a well-regulated militia shall not be infringed upon. You know, they have the right. Hold on, wait until the train passes. You know, every person who's a U.S. citizen has the right to keep and bear arms. There's like really no restriction on that whatsoever. You know, that was the idea of it. And the thing is that all able-bodied people are supposed to be more or less the militia. And because of that, they're like, all right, well, you basically can have whatever it is you can maintain, but you're going to foot the bill for it, buddy. You know, that's supposed to be the only caveat. So if you're a guy who's going to, let's just go with something comical and crazy, like, okay, you want to own a tank. You know, you're like, okay, you know, I live in one of the 50 states of America and the outlying minor territories. I want a tank, okay? I'll go buy your tank, but you're going to have to pay for the fuel, you're going to have to pay for the training, you're going to have to pay for every cost that's associated with that tank. The government does not pay for it, you pay for it. But in the off case something goes south, or like, you know, let's say just for comedy's sake, we get invaded by Canada, like the original Red Dawn movie. You know, they just got Mounties paratrooping in because they're like, you know, so we decided we want to take over America because why not, eh? You know, and then this dude has his tank, and they're like, hey, yeah, we're being invaded by the Mountaineers and that. You know, you mind using your tank to fight them back? And they go, sure, why not? You know, and then they link up with the military, and then boom, boom, pow. Let's see here. I'm just a little bit off course here. You know, like everyone wants to be all grumpy about the Second Amendment and go, you know, oh, well, you can't have this many bullets, you can't have this type of magazine, you can't have all these fancy attachments and stuff. You know, a lot of that is just general nonsense because people are afraid that, you know, people are going to go out and shoot each other. Like the guy that shot at me earlier. You know, most people are terrified of that. Me, I really didn't give a shit because I was like, all right, I have insurance, I'm good. All right, I'm going to take a left turn at Washington here. Come on, we got to get all the way back there. Doesn't seem like, oh, God damn it. Dude with the bike over there. All right, come on. All right, Franklin. Few blocks over. But yeah, you know, the idea is not to have a lot of regulations because the more you regulate things, the harder you make it for people to get their hands on certain stuff, the more people are likely to rebel because people naturally want things. You know, like over here. You know, people want to go back to work. That's why we're protesting. We have the right to do that, you know. It's part of being a U.S. citizen. You can legally do that. And I will be just about on track here. There we go. All right, yay, I got the right away. Awesome. Because, yeah, capitalism isn't an inherently evil thing. People like to say that, you know, capitalism is evil because it takes advantage of people. It's because a lot of people don't know the difference between the corporatocracy and capitalism. You know, everyone thinks that, you know, every single small business, every single thing that exists in the capitalist system is some type of 1980s style mega corporation. You know, like the Dark Horse comics and shit like that. Like they think it's like fucking Cyberary or something. All right, cool. One of the guys got back in formation with us. Awesome. Good. All right, let me turn the other camera on. Woo! Yeah. Because the thing is, regular capitalism, just base capitalism, is designed for entrepreneurs, small businesses, and for people to make a buck off of just being able to manufacture things and sell it to people. Like, let's go with the common problems we got nowadays, where everyone's like, oh, toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet paper. Well, yeah, in a capitalist system, you know, you can have a whole bunch of people making toilet paper. You know, that's the glory of it. There's no regulation that says only these people can make toilet paper, you know, or these people cannot make toilet paper. On occasion, there's a mega corporation who, like, let's just say Evil Butthole Incorporated goes, yes, we see that there is a massive demand for toilet paper. What we are going to do is we're going to decide that we are going to buy out all of the small toilet paper companies so that we can be big paper butthole fucking toilet paper incorporated or whatever they say they want to call themselves, you know. And, you know, because people decide they want to cut corners or because they want to try and buy out a whole bunch of businesses with strong arming and stuff and centralize the means of making that aforementioned toilet paper, that, all the other small toilet paper companies are gone. Why do we have just one big toilet paper company? Because somebody decided, hey, we got all this money because of this toilet paper situation where everyone's buying toilet paper. So we decided to buy everyone out. We bought all their stocks. We went to their meetings and said, we're either going to freeze assets or you're going to sell everything to us. You know? That's the corporations and stuff. That's what they do. You know, as far as like, you know, making monopolies and all that. And that's why there's rules within the free market system so that, you know, that doesn't happen all the time. You know, not every Tom, Dick, and Harry who's running a toilet paper company is, you know, trying to literally buy you out. You know, that's the socialist lie. That's like there's no such thing as a good corporation. Oh, thank you, guys! Yeah, everybody doesn't have a job like I do, working 6-7 days out of the week shipping food. We gotta get working. Yes, we do appreciate that. I love the fact that you guys are keeping this regulated. I may have to send you guys some footage because some guy did shoot me with some kind of a cap gun. It looked like a Magnum. All right, cool. Yeah, some guy in like a silver convertible, and he just went like bang. And I was like, oh crap, you know. But I'll tell you about that later. You know, might have to file a report. Awesome, yeah. Gotta love that about the CPD. Yeah, they're usually pretty cool. You know, oh, that's the other thing about capitalism versus communism. Yeah, yeah, like how those police officers there. Yeah, if we had a communist system, there wouldn't be a Chicago Police Department. There would be a United States of America Police Department. You know, back to the whole thing about giant evil mega corporations and stuff like that. That's like the whole thing with communism. You know, you can only have the state police force, like the government police force. You don't have local police that you can go to and say, well, hey, I'm upset about this, I'm upset about that, you know, you can't file a whole bunch of reports and stuff, you know, because it's centralized, you know. That's the problem, is socialism and communism rely on one big giant government that just goes, you can or you can't do anything, and you got to wait in line for us to approve you. You know, it literally destroys your free will. Whereas in a, you know, free capitalist American republic, you know, they go, okay, so long as you're not doing anything harmful and you're following just the regular rules and all that, we really don't care. Make your money, make us a little bit of money, make everyone money, you know. You know, that's the main idea with it, and it's a good idea. You know, that's why a lot of people are for Trump, because they're like, okay, this guy was in business for how long? And yes, his father built a giant corporation. He made a lot of money in that, but he did pay his fair share of taxes. He did make sure that for the most part, he was following all the rules and stuff. Yeah, people want to be grumpy because there's this one business that Trump Incorporated basically went to for concrete that, you know, everyone was like, oh, it's owned by the mob, it's owned by the mob. Well, they're not a criminal enterprise if they've done all their paperwork, they haven't committed any crimes, you know. If they're just sitting like this and they're telling you they want to give you a good deal on concrete because they quoted the market on concrete, it's just a bunch of dagos. It's nothing criminal. And and a lot of these people forget that, you know, 10, 15 years ago, he was running The Apprentice and nobody cared, you know. They just listened to what the TV tells them. You know, it's like 1984. You know, Inksock says you're evil, therefore you are. You know, nobody questions it. Which, speaking of which, if you want to know just the epitome of what it's going to be like in a centralized system, as far as government and all that stuff, read the book 1984 by George Orwell. Read Animal Farm by George Orwell. Watch the movies related to those. You know, it's good source material. Yes, I know it's a little bit old in that, and it's just a tad out of touch, but a good handful of the stuff they're talking about is stuff that's, you know, relatively, dependent on your point of view, is going on now. And it's still a bit of a problem. You know, and it's just a good portion of these people, like Scoob was saying about, like, people looking nice and being well-dressed and well-kempt and everything. If you're a regular working-class guy, you're going to take care of yourself because, you know, you don't want to go walking around everywhere looking like you just got off from the job. You know? You want to look presentable. You want to be presentable.
Everybody go home or what? I mean,
I don't know.
I see enough people here.
Yeah, the Hussars, the police guys are following me. They went home not too long ago. I almost followed them on 94.
Yeah, I just got here, so.
Oh, I pulled over not too long ago to put the batteries in the camera. Yeah, I'm live streaming right now on YouTube. Awesome, here we go. This is good. There we go. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Trump flag. Woohoo! Hell yeah! Look at that. Gotta love it, man. See, this is a good thing about being in a free country where you have the right of assembly and the right to protest. Hell yeah! Live on YouTube! Woo! Gotta love it, man. This is good. Oh, this is great. Oh, we got more guys on the right here. Oh. Yeah, it's the good part about being in a free country. You get to have all sorts of different options when you want to buy stuff. You got a whole bunch of different rights. You know, it's a diversity of rights, a diversity of opinions. It's genuine diversity. I think these socialists and these communists and these other, you know, people on the left and radical left, they play the pathos, the empathy. You know, they go, it's all about the empathy. It's all about that we feel bad because of this and we feel bad for that. And it's like, okay, we can understand the feeling bad, but you don't have to centrally integrate everything because you feel bad, you know? All you need to do is to just give people basic human rights and enforce them across the board equally. You know, that's the only thing you need to evenly redistribute is the means of, oh, whoops, there we go. You know. Okay, thank you! You know, it's the only thing you could, you know, really need to, like, distribute is, okay, law enforcement, rules. How are we going to do that? We're all going to have a constitution that says these are the rights of the people, you know? And basically any other laws, any other regulations, rules, and so on that people try and pass, they have to have it abide by this Constitution and Bill of Rights so that everybody has equal rights, you know? That's the idea. No, I don't know why he's not turning on Lake. Interesting. Okay, yeah, you want to turn it up here over at Whacker. Okay. As long as I go over the low, Whacker. Be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh. Whew. This is going pretty good. All right. There we go. Where are we turning here? Are we turning down LaSalle? Okay, we're not turning down LaSalle. A good chunk of LaSalle's blocked off anyways. Just glad the duct tape's holding all this stuff together I got on the dang car. Turn down Clark? Why aren't we turning down Clark? That's odd. Crazy. These are good times. Now, for anyone in the chat that's got any questions in that, I've got my cell phone literally duct taped to the rearview mirror here, so I'll have to take the questions whenever Scoop gets back. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them to go over, so, you know, I'll address those when he gets back. For now, I'll just try and give you the play-by-play and tell you, you know, the good things about supporting the president. You know, like everyone complains about the wall, and it's like, look, I know you guys are upset about the wall. I know you guys want everyone to just come in and seek sanctuary. I get it, you know. In particular, at the problems in Mexico, you have the cartel who's using people as literal meat shields so that they can smuggle their drugs and people and all other stuff into this country. And yeah, that does suck. That is a crime, you know. But the people they're using as meat shields, yeah, you should protect them. You should make sure they're going to be okay. You know, but the thing is, you can't just let the floodgates in. Okay, I think this dude's going to get on the highway, so I have to turn here and try and get back with everyone else. I love the Trump flag! So, are you ladies calling it a day? All right, I'll take a right turn here, and hell yeah, I love that. Thank you. I've got my MAGA hat here. I got my Hillary for Prison shirt on. Yeah. See, there's good people that support the president. We're being nice to each other, you know. We're being cool like that. Okay, let's go take this up a couple blocks and take a right turn. Ooh, nice little architecture on Lake Street. Oh. Oh, let's see here. It's just probably be here for a few more hours. I mean, shoot. If they're basically going to be here doing this all day, I'm going to be here all day. I'm only going to be here until I decide I need to go get some food or something. In which that case, I'll, whatchamacallit, I'll just unduct tape the phone, and, I'll go get a bite to eat. State and Randolph. Okay, so that means should probably. There we go. Ooh. Oh, damn it. Let's turn it into a one lane, anyways. Whew. All right. Well, it's a shame that some people went home, but it's only going on 3 right now. Okay, and I've got the Chicago Police Department about 2 cars behind me. I got the union worker guys up here. They're doing pretty cool. Yeah. It's a cool thing. Usually in Chicago, it doesn't really matter about really what your position is. Most people are usually pretty cool if you're protesting, as long as you're not being violent. You know, everyone's usually pretty decent about it. Oh, come on. You're going to make a turn. Not this block, but the next block up. One good thing about Chicago is that it is a grid. It is very difficult to get lost here if you at least know your street names and your numbers. You know, that's the one thing that'll get a lot of people is they need to adjust to how the grid system works here. You know, north, south, east, west, you know, all that good stuff. All right, let's see here. Looks like... Oh, holy God, look at that guy over there. Big dualies. Oh. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Green light, second turn. Green light, second turn. I'm not turning on a red light because people dang it. People keep walking into the street. Dang it, cyclist. Okay, cool. Aside from that, someone nearly not just people not paying attention. Oh, walk over here. 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet. All the propaganda about you got to keep 6 feet apart. All right. Let's see here. There we go. Going up another block. Can't turn here, so we're gonna have to go to the next street. Of course you can't turn. It's fucking Clark. Fucking Clark Street. Only goes one way. One way. It's fine. Here we go. All right, right turn on LaSalle again. Okay. Just in time. No pedestrians. Woo! All right, here we go. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Do we want to turn at Washington? No. Don't worry, I'm not going to run you guys over. Take your time. And no, I do not want to turn on Washington. Go up about another block or so. As we're at Randolph here, so everything's going to get into a one lane. Yep, yeah, we're right at Thompson Center over here. So take a right turn here over at Lake. Oh, that's good. CPD's got the N95 masks too. That's good. Huh. All right, let's get the other one together. All right, come on. why you guys are turning on a red. I'd wait till it goes green. That's just me, though. That's a good thing, though. You cannot get arrested for that because even though it says one way, it does not say no turn on red. So that's a good thing. That dude's being cool enough to let me go. Hey! Alright, here we go. Woo! Alright, making another turnaround. Looks like we still got a good amount of people that are hanging around. That's good. The crowd hasn't diminished too much. There goes Arthur, buddy. Alright, we're going to follow him then. And maybe the police officer behind him. Because if he's acting as an escort, we can legally follow because it's part of the protest. So good. It'd be cool if the cop car would join us. That'd be funny as hell. And we cannot take a right turn here, so we're just going to go up another block probably. Hell yeah. This is awesome. We'll probably get a strike for the music, but I don't care. It's all cool. If anything, I'll just download the raw footage and then I'll put it up on BitChute. Yeah, this guy's got a Goldwing. That's a classic. Huh. On to Goldwing. I'm going to leave him some space because I don't know if he's going to want to stay in the left lane or if he's going to go in the right lane. All right, I'm trying to speed up just a little bit here. I don't want to go too fast, but I mean, so far the rope and duct tape's been holding everything together, which is good. Gotta give it to the brand of duct tape I got. Thank God for capitalism and Trump. Woo! Good duct tape, because we're not fucking communists and approved shitty duct tape. Like, literally, this is holding together really well. No, and you know, no one's throwing bricks at me. I just had that one guy that shot me earlier with the blank. I mean, downtown during a time like this, during a place like this, no one's gonna bother really shooting anybody. Oh shit! We're supposed to take a left turn. Oh damn it! I don't think we're gonna make it. Go 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 go! Not yet. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know why he didn't go. He had the right away there. I don't know. Oh well. Whew. I don't know, maybe hopefully they're hanging around for a little bit longer. Since they're making a left turn, I think they might be going home. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, here we go. Here's a little commie propaganda. Let's see if I can get on the other. Oh, whoop! Gotta make a left turn. Oh my God, mail truck. That's just trying to tell me. Jesus. Rough road. Not fun. I have no idea where this dude's going. So I cannot see him behind this dang postal truck. Alright. Stop recording with the secondary camera. Let's look at this. Jesus. I'm gonna make a turn down Van Buren if I can. Try and take a right turn here. Oh crap, he's ahead of me. Shit, oh well. Maybe he's heading back home. Oh God! Oh, these roads. Jesus. Oh. This is why I'm glad I have a Mercury. Jesus. If I had my sub, I'd be screwed. This is not working too well. Oh boy. Jesus. Come on. Gotta get out of the cell here. Gotta see if we can make a right turn to get past all the damn giant buildings and all that stuff. Wells? No. Dang it, I gotta get around Wells. Oh, really go over the dang bridge and everything. Jesus. Oh. Ungodly rough terrain. Jesus. Woo! Son of a bitch. There we go. Right turn down Franklin. Okay. Whew. All right, Jackson and Franklin. Here we go. Damn it! If only all of us that were sitting here had a bunch of walkie-talkies, and we could clearly figure out what the hell's going on as far as who's coming, who's staying. All right, turn here. All right, let's see here. Go up and about another block or two and hang a right. And after that, I think I'll just keep going in circles. I'll just keep going right around the Thompson Center. Yeah, we try and do streams regularly every Friday night if I have off around like 9 or 10 Central Standard Time. And then if I'm usually not off around that time, then we usually kick it to Saturday around the same time, 9, 10 Central. Bullshit about politics, bullshit about video games. Talk about some news and stuff because, you know, there's always something to laugh at when it comes to CNN. So, I mean, there's stuff for days when it comes to those chuckle fucks. No, I don't think I'll turn on Clark. Because it's not Guy Fawkes Day, so I don't need to take a left turn. Damn it. The goddamn one way. Dearborn, alright. Plymouth. Why is WGN's right there? Oh, crap. Alright, let me get around the mail truck here. Okay, got her on the mail truck. All right. Let's try and get back on track here. Let's take a right turn down Wells. You know, I'm going to have to wait just a second here. Clark. All right, I'm going to go out and take a right. Yeah, I'm about ready to hit the highway. I definitely overshot it. Damn it. Okay. Hate that I kind of have to zigzag around a little bit here, but that's mostly because of my own, my own screw up there. Okay, so this is gonna get a little bit messy. Jesus. And here we are, back right on the rough terrain. Oh, son of a bitch. I should have figured that dude was going home, and I should have just gone ahead and... Damn it! Ugh. Damn it all. Ah! Bro, I just went in a circle in the wrong damn direction. Ah! Hate this construction. Come on. There we go. Let's just get all the way up to Union, and then take a right turn here, so I can try and get my goddamn self back on track here. All right, we're at Whacker. Okay, screw it. Dart past Whacker. Those are just past Lower Whacker. Okay, straight shot. There we go. Jackson, Bing. Okay. Right where we need to be for the most part. Just gonna have to go down a good bit. I mean, if anything, hey, at least people are getting a little bit of a tour of downtown Chicago. This will be fun. Jesus, if I had a separate GPS system, I'd be like, hey, GPS system, get me around the goddamn construction. Oh, Jesus, I way overshot. I'm over up at Monroe. Oh, God. That's got to be a pain in the ass. Let's see here. Gonna try and go up another block or so and hang a right, and I'll be just about there. Should have just kept going in circles. Oh well. Figured the dude wasn't going home too early. I was like, oh yeah, Holly's up ahead there. He's probably leaving now. So I do with the construction hat there. He might be one of the protesters. It doesn't look like he's actually in like full work gear, so I don't know. All right, here we go. All right, no, we don't want to turn on Randolph. Lake. There we go. It's right where we want to turn down. Lake. Can't see if we got anyone coming, though. Oh, there's CBS. All right. Doesn't seem like anyone's coming. Let's go down Lake, and let's try and get back on track here, since no other fellow protesters there. We're probably going home, and I just didn't realize it. So he's like, I just got here. Yes, here's the Chipotle. Now we're back on track. Okay, let me turn the other camera on. Oh, nope, gotta drive. No, we are not turning down Wells. We're gonna bypass Wells. I've had enough of Wells Street at this point. It's not Guy Fawkes. I'm not gonna turn down Wells just yet. Not gonna. All right, here we are, LaSalle Street. Woo! Should hopefully still be a good chunk of people over here. I'm hoping. Oh, good, just turned green. Yay! Thank you! Yeah, I put the one on the back there because if we just keep pumping money into this, and I put the one on the back there, the sign and the flag, because if we keep pumping money into this and we're not pumping money back into it, the banks are going to be bust. We're going to fall like the Weimar Republic.
China's open, America's closed, and the mortality rate is 0.01.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. That's why I do all this. It's like, it's bullshit. Let us go to work, you know? Yeah, that's why I put this on here. Yeah, InfoWars, man. Yeah, I'm submitting this to Show Tips. Oh, yeah, thank you. God bless, dude. Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah, I got my Trump hat. That's awesome, fellow InfoWars dudes. All right, come on. As soon as this turns green, I'm going to have to hang a left here. I'm going to go right past where the main block of everyone is at. Just took a good minute here to get back on track. But Shade says live stream's going to wind up going down too. Oh, you mentioned Alex Jones in InfoWars. Oh, the great demon Alex Jones, who talks about they're putting chemicals on the water that turn the fucking frogs trans. Do you understand that? Oh, gotta love it. Okay, here we go. Left at Washington. Oh, come on, I really want to make this light. Yes! Just in time. Oh. Oh. Amadingus there. Ah, speaking of Guy Fawkes Day, here we are. Here's usually where everyone gets together at Daily Plaza for Guy Fawkes Day on November 5th.
And yeah,
too bad that's kind of a... Yeah. Oh, did you see it? I went the long way around because I was following the guy who was going home. I didn't realize it until it says, hey, I-94 detour up ahead. I'm like, motherfucker!
So, in other words, what I called before you actually did.
Yes! The cool thing, though, is there's a guy who was reading my sign on the back about the Weimar Republic. And I was explaining to him, he was like, yeah, you should listen to Alex Jones. You know, it was really cool.
I came in right when you were yelling at somebody. Or not yelling at them, just yelling in the middle of conversation.
Yeah.
I lucked out. She actually was, she wasn't too annoying. She said she had to go get her cousin's kid something for their birthday tomorrow. They're doing, you gotta love these Democrats. They're doing a social distancing party, which is
what?
Yeah, they do a social. Get this: everyone goes and they drive up and down the block and honk, and they leave the gifts in the yard. I'm not even joking.
What?
Yeah, it's a social distance. And bro, these Democrats can make a fucking a shindig at anything. But that's what they're doing. They have these social distancing parties now, and they'll take the kid out front, and the parents and the kid will all stand out front, and the family members drive past, honk, throw them shit out the car, and tell them how much they love them, take pictures and everything, and then the next car drives up. It's like the reverse of a funeral, but it's happy. You know?
That's so freaking weird.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So weird. How is that a party if you're driving by and dropping your stuff off? That's just silly.
I don't know. You got to realize these are the people that go to Disney because literally they tell their kids that they're little princesses. That's the problem.
Oh, criminy.
I hate saying
my grandfather did. Oh, I hate that crap because my grandfather did stuff like that, but he always teach me that you have to work for your living and all that. Like he didn't treat me like a fragile special snowflake. He did like the hot and cool thing,
Yeah. Well, on the upside, I mean, not to sound like a complete douche, but I'm gonna. That's part of the reason. That's part of the reason right now we're living through the golden age of porn.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Here's the thing.
Bro, I'm being dead serious. I mean, right now, you can go and watch some 25-year-old girl do shit that 20 years ago, they wouldn't have been able to put on anything in this country because, the company would get shot down because it would be like, this is beyond.
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously, there's this one site, and you know what it is? I guess it's just it's a thing with guys in New York, because it's mostly they're mostly Catholic. The guys I know around here, there's Catholics and there's Jews and there's a few Muslims, but they're mostly Catholic, and they got this really sick sense of humor. And like one guy, there's this one guy in the neighborhood, and his sister is a dead ringer for this porn star.
Oh God.
it ain't her, but I mean, her and this girl, they could pass for sisters. So they started tagging this guy with screenshots from this one of these porn sites named Blacked. And
Oh God.
what it is it's usually these blonde girls, and they're with these black guys, and apparently they got dicks like Duraflame logs, and that's what they're sending
Jesus
this guy.
Christ.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know, like, they showed me one or two of these things, and I even said it. I'm looking at the scene. I'm like, bro, how the fuck is that sexy? It's like she's getting nailed by an umbrella. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a closed umbrella. You ever see somebody walking down the street with one of those things? I'm like, seriously.
Yeah.
And you see the girl, half the time she's making an exorcist face. She looks like she's going to pass out. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that these young girls are committing to film because they can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They can do, yeah, so they'll just do whatever they want in front of the camera, you know, because they're daddy's little princess, and no one ever taught them right from wrong. And now, before anyone says anything about, you know, trying to convolute me saying this is like being racial or some shit because I mentioned that it was interracial. No, I'm specifically saying these are blonde-haired girls that they usually got with these black guys with these dicks like paper towel rolls. I'm just trying to give you a visual, you understand? Now, my thing is this, to any young lady, I don't care if you're a black young girl. Bro, infrastructure, you guys need to put something up there to dampen those sounds. But like I was saying before the train stepped all over me, if I don't care if a young lady is, you know, black and she's with a white guy, I'm saying you don't want to be doing shit with some guy and he's got a dick like a rolling pin and have that, you know, committed to like posterity forever. That's all, ladies. Just think about it. I mean,
that
really
just sounds painful.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even that. It's just like, you really want to be remembered for that? I mean, for God's sake, they showing the footage. It looks like he's hoisting a fucking sail when you guys are having sex because it's like a mast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those things with me. It's the same thing when I see, like, I guess I don't feel as bad for the young men. Because if you ever see half of these porn stars, they got a face. The males, the guys, they usually have a face that can stop a clock. They usually got a face that could stop a clock. So I'm saying, like, I always said, you know, because like a few girls I was friends with, they're like, that's a double standard. I'm like, nah, seriously, these women are usually beautiful. Then you look at these guys, like, holy butterface Batman. Jesus. No, seriously, some of these guys, you want to give them like a motorcycle cop helmet.
That's sad.
Yo, Sweeper made a good point. Yo, by the way, we got to start calling him Tattoo Steven because he's using that instead of Sweeper. It's Sweeper. I'm just saying. When I first started streaming with you, Sweeper, you were falling asleep all the time in a street sweeper in Jersey. That's how I know you. That's why I can't help but call you, you know, Sweeper. Yeah, seriously. But he made a great point. The people that are doing this now, they're raising their sons to be the princesses. Yeah,
it's depressing and deeply disturbing.
Yeah, and to be completely honest with you, Sweeper, I ain't watching no porn those guys are in. It's guaranteed there's gonna be no ladies in that. Not any biological ones anyway, so nah, I'm good. Seriously. I ain't into watching skin flicks anyway. It's depressing. Seriously. You know, I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. I don't know. You know how it turns out. Well, that's usually it doesn't turn into, you know, the pot at the end of the rainbow story.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's this one documentary that's on Netflix. It's called When Porn Ends. I think that they even made a sequel to it at this point. I don't want to watch it because I don't want to see how sad and depressing their lives are after they can't do porn no more.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Regrettably, I think mostly everybody kind of started calling it a quits for the day. I mean, I'll do a couple more laps around now that, there's no real formation to be following. Since the past 3 people decided to go home. The Hussars went home. The guy with the Trump mask went home. At least I think he did. Like 3 or 4 people have gone home since you left. I've been sitting here just realizing at the last minute. What's up?
I was gonna say, it looks like even the cops left.
Yeah, a good chunk of them did.
I'm saying, when even the cops leave, you might as well just call it a day.
All right, we'll do a couple more laps around.
Hey, if you wanna, it's your gasoline you're wasting. I mean, yeah, I know now it's like a 25 cents a gallon, but I'm saying, like, while I was gone, were you pointing out any of the places where Batman fought Bane?
No, I wasn't. Oh, I dig this guy. Oh, hell yeah, he's sitting in a BDU waving the U.S. flag. That's awesome. Yeah, at some point I might actually just say the hell with it, and I might just park and go out and hang out with these dudes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, let me see if I can find parking. So the only thing it sucks is they got a little bit of this zoned off.
Let me ask you, where was the huge, like, throngs of people that was screaming and waving signs and flags and shit?
Oh, we just passed where they were. They were right around the corner.
Well, right, I'm saying, are they dispersed now, or are they still there?
They're mostly dispersed. There's a small handful of people that are still there.
All right, I was going to say, maybe those are the ones you want to go try to talk to and interview.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. I just gotta find somewhere to park. Let's see here. Park over there. Where is the... Oh, it's a soft park. No, I don't want those. I want a meter. Yeah. The worst that's happened is just that guy that tried to shoot me with a blank. Everyone else is just, giving me a middle finger, which is, it's kind of normal nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's been pretty good.
The sad thing is, I bet about 2/3 of them give you the finger, then they notice the signs.
Probably.
Yeah. Hey, memes, how are you? We got memes up in the chat. Oh, there he is. That's why. He's in the friggin' the hangout. Sorry. All right.
Okay. Yeah, let me find somewhere to park here, because, I just seen one of the Hussars is still hanging around, because he's got a, whatchamacallit, he's got the BDU on. He looks like Iron Lord.
Oh. I like Iron Man. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey, dude!
I heard your talk of porn, and that reminds me of my last email. Your video has just been uploaded to Pornhub.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
You gotta branch out. You gotta be diverse. This internet is very wide.
True that.
But how's the little protest and stuff been going? I saw earlier, dude. It reminded me of traffic I sat driving into Boston before.
It was pretty decent, not gonna lie. You missed it earlier, Beams. I had someone attempt to assassinate me. No bullshit.
I heard some words. Somebody fired a blank at you?
Yep.
Are you sure it was a blank and they just didn't miss?
That's what I was
it's possible, but I asked one of the guys who was taking pictures of my car, hey, do I have any bullet holes in my car? Because I didn't hear it penetrate anything. And this guy was literally at point blank range. Like, he was waving me to go around him, and I was like, okay, thank you. And then he whips out the revolver and fires off a round. And then after that, I guess he just darted away after I took a turn and was like, oh, I was just shot at.
That sounds terrible and terrifying at the same time. Number one, I mean, if you're just doing that, that sounds like you're trying to start something. I mean, if you got that on footage and everything. Number two, I mean, I'll be straight up. When that thing went down at the Boston tragedy about 7 years ago, it's at one point there was a shootout in an area that I actually used to bang doors, basically selling internet and stuff for, and there were about 300 rounds discharged. Somehow nobody innocent got shot. Like, literally one went into an area where there literally would be an infant, but just everybody was on lockdown at that time, so it's actually very creepy.
Damn.
That was the night the other brother kind of got run over by his younger brother as they were, like, hauling IEDs and stuff like that. It was pretty effed.
Yeah, remind me not to go carousing up in Beantown by myself.
Oh, no, it's usually not like that. It's David Ortiz said. It's our fucking city.
You know, I've only been to Boston maybe twice, 3 times tops, and beautiful city. I always liked it there. You know? It was a shame that, you know, we had to deal with all that shit because of between the Red Sox and the Yankee fans. You know, you couldn't go and enjoy Boston. You had to hear it the minute. Like, people would come up to talk to me half the time. I was sitting there trying to fake a Southern accent so they wouldn't, like, be bothered.
Well, that's the thing. And this, a lot of stuff on the internet, I think, is explained by that generality. Just okay, if you're in Boston and you hear somebody with a New York accent, the initial response at the time was, Yankees suck! Because that was what we would do. Those were the things that we would chant. And I assume it would be the same thing if I went with a Red Sox cap into Yankee Stadium. I assumed I would be getting some jive and stuff like that.
No, you'd get assaulted.
I mean, that's also possible.
Yeah. No, really, I don't go into the Bronx specifically for that reason. I've actually, I don't think I've ever been to Yankee Stadium for a game. I won't go up there. It's not exactly civil. The Bronx is kind of known for being one of the. It's not exactly.
See, I kind of see it as one of those things. As long as you're not starting stuff, you're usually okay. Some people may view wearing a certain hat as starting stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're wearing a hat and somebody kind of comes up to you and they have words, and your words escalate and their words escalate, it may lead to a bad point, but not always. I mean, somebody will always be an asshole, but that happens.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I was telling Burnside, part of the reason I always used to wear black all the time back in the day was because, not because I was trying to look like a hard rock. It was just, especially with all these younger kids coming up, I got so sick and tired of having to pay attention to, like, the word on the street. Like, you can't wear this team because so-and-so wears that team and you represent the same as them, and, you know, that's disrespect and that's beef and this, that, and the third. Like, when I was in junior high, you would get the living shit beat out of you for wearing the wrong colors. I was just, and it escalated.
So what you just described right there, does that sound familiar in regards to anything else going on right now?
You mean like tribalism in general?
I mean, you could say that.
The only thing.
God damn it, I got bird shit on my
At any in any way, shape, or form similar to that I might be experiencing, it's probably some form of digital tribalism.
Oh, you mean like if you're seen sporting the gear of a particular quote-unquote side, people might not take kindly and react hostile to you.
Right. Well, that's part of the thing was in the beginning. Me. That thing is loud as hell. I swear to God, you know, this video can be submitted as proof to the state of Illinois because, like, they got to work on their infrastructure. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I drive under the trestles in Queens constantly, and I can have a conversation with the window open. I'm just saying. But
it is the Windy City. We got to be fair.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. It turns out that nickname is for bullshit. Nothing barometric, all bullshit.
Well, see, my big thing with all this is I see all this stuff going on, and I just ask, okay, regardless of whatever the hell happened, how did we actually get here? What brought us to this point? And the only thing I can really tell is, well, let's see where we came from. I remember going to, like, Sox games and stuff like that. Could things get heated? Could sometimes things lead to violence at some points? Yeah, they did. But those instances were generally pretty few and far between. No, I remember a frickin' Sox Yankees fan getting into an argument. I forget who it was, but somebody tried to run over the other person with a car. And I'm like, that's absolute bullshit. This was like 10 years ago, and that was bullshit then. And it's like, part of me was almost like, okay, if that's the worst story I hear all year, I'd rather take that again. Because now we're like killing each other over politics. It's like, what? Do you even know this person? What the hell did they do to you?
You know, it's honestly funny because part of the thing was when I was a kid, I was never into sports, specifically because of the fact, like, if I didn't know the stats for players, the other kids in like class would like they get on you, and not like get on you like try to make fun of you. You know, I hate saying it like, "Yo, this is New York," but I'm saying like, this is New York. These kids had, you know, they would just beat the shit out of you. And, you know, when I say they beat the shit out of you, I mean, like, en masse. It would be like, get them! And you get jumped. And it would be a few of them.
Oh, so you mean like leaving school, let's say maybe to pick up your younger brother or something? There might be some fellas out there waiting for you? I've totally never had experiences like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my favorite thing was they'd have the fight at the bank. After school, everyone would meet up over at the bank because the bank had a good parking lot, and it didn't have a lot of traffic, and the parking lot was separate from where you would pull in for the ATMs and the automated teller. So, you know, you really wouldn't get too bothered over there too much. And this is the thing, and I'm actually this fucking train. I'm actually all for this. The cops used to just let the kids beat the shit out of each other as long as it was one-on-one and there was no weapons and it was a fair fight. Like, you know, he wasn't down on the ground kicking them and shit. If it was just two kids sitting there, you know, having a wing ding, the cops would let them swing it out. And I think that thing's probably got resolved.
There's a difference between, and again, can't condone violence, but there is a difference between two young dudes scrapping it out one-on-one, not literally killing the other one, and like 10, 20, 30 people with weapons all beating the crap out of each other, because at that point it's just chaos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like the big thing was, like, I remember I've talked about this maybe a few times now in the air. When I was younger, I remember I was outside now. They called them fireflies, and I've heard other names in different parts of the country. Around here, we call them lightning bugs. And so, you know, it's something you do when you were a kid, you know, when you didn't have an electronic device tethered to your fucking hand. You'd go outside in the summertime, and this is even before glow sticks got released from the military. You know, I'm going way back in the 80s and 90s here. But you go out, and you usually, in my neighborhood, what you do is you'd use the container that the Chinese soup came in. And usually, you know, like you'd have like an older sibling take like they'd have like a Zippo on them or something, and you'd have them heat up like a piece of metal, like a fork or a knife or a barbecue skewer, and you'd poke holes in the lid of this thing, and then you go outside and you catch the lightning bugs with it. So I'm out front, I'm catching lightning bugs, and I'm looking down the block, and I see a blue and white unit come and park down the block, and they get out, and they got the kid in the back seat. They drag him out, and he's got the cuffs on, and they take him up to the front door. And so they knock on the door, and the father comes out, and they rap him with the father for a few minutes, and then the cops get in the car. Now you got to remember, it's around sunset for us, but the cops are just like starting their shift, so they're basically eating their breakfast. So these cops then go and sit in the car, and they're eating their breakfast, watching the father beat the living shit out of the son all up and down the lawn. And basically, they didn't run the kid in for whatever they caught him doing. They took him home, and they let the father tune him up. Now, I knew this kid years later. He's a lot older than me now. He's in his 50s at this point. But that really...
Yeah, no, sorry. I parked the car, and I'm going to go meet up with the guys that are still hanging around.
All right, beautiful. Believe it or not, me and him can hear you perfectly. Even though we're over in, New York and Boston, respectively, you don't have to shout.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, are you wearing your proper gear?
Yes, I am in full camouflage. Give me 1 second here real quick, and I will show you.
I wasn't referring to the camouflage. I'm asking, do you have a face covering?
Yes, I have a 3M N95 mask.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
here.
okay, so you're wearing an actual N95 mask versus... basically, all I'm saying is a situation like that, maybe it's not a good thing to wear the Bane mask. I'm just saying. It might be stylish, but... Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
No, that's a good...
Yeah,
No, it looks
I'm good,
actually
I got-
well-fitted.
Yeah, I've got a legit 3M N95.
No, practice the social distancing. Don't break the law, and you have the constitutional right to assemble, man. Just do it peacefully.
Yeah. Yeah, we go right up over here. That's where the guys were at that I seen.
Not to be like a dick, but you kind of look like you're dressed to go to your final battle with Casanova Frankenstein.
Kinda. I mean, I took the American flag off my car and I wore it as a cape because I don't know how to properly fold it, so I was like, fuck it. So...
See, I go back and forth with that because I've definitely had a denim jacket that had, like, an American flag on it, and I love that jacket. I love sporting the stars and stripes, but isn't it kind of disrespectful, or...
You know, that is a good question. I really don't know.
I get mixed reviews because I've done it. I've totally done it. I kind of like the look sometimes, but at the same time, I'm like, that's the American flag.
Just to let you know, someone is probably going to yell at you for that, Burnside.
Sorry.
That's just what I'm saying. Because if it is an actual flag and not just a normal cape.
Yeah, that's a violation of the flag code. Somebody might actually get annoyed.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, I don't know how to properly fold it, so it's like, I'm not going to just toss it in the trunk like I did with the anarchist order flag and the Weimar Republic flag.
You know, that's on me. I should have taught you how to do it. I didn't know you didn't know.
You made a call, and that's the thing. You didn't want to be disrespectful. I mean, you may have been disrespectful, but I mean, that's just what I asked.
Yeah.
That's so good. All right, I'm going to flip the camera around because here's where the rest of the guys are at.
All right. So some folks
Back camera.
don't like starting off with a camera directly in their face. I'm just saying from like when they had the when I was at the rally to restore Sandy and/or Turtles, which was also on the same day as the Straight Pride Parade, as well as the Let's Take Back Our Pride events. I tried not to start off with cameras in people's faces. I'd usually ask them before I could record them. If it was just the general goings-on and there's something happening, that's one thing, but...
No, I passed by these guys several times in the car. What up, dudes?
What's up, man?
Not too much. I seen everyone else stop driving, so I parked the car.
Yeah, everybody had off. The feds said that they were going to kick us out forcefully, so.
Oh.
But they didn't do that. We're still here. They said they was going to kick
I
us
don't
out at 3 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, and then everybody left because they pussy.
The state police just left. I parked right by them.
Yeah, I bet they did. I was laughing in their faces. They had some federal agent over here. So, like, there's one guy in a suit with an earpiece. He was the one telling everyone, all right, now's the time. You got to close it. And, like, all the cops hop on their bikes and start driving around. But they didn't do anything. I'm still here.
Good. That's good.
Well,
Oh,
thanks.
Yeah, there's not that many. That's for sure.
Exactly. None of us have a sign.
All right, cool.
Just donate whatever you get.
Sure. Here, let me see what I got for cash real quick.
Oh, I love your
Oh, thank you.
military.
No, just be cool. Just be respectful. That's the thing. Just don't go out starting trouble.
Are you a photographer?
Oh, no, I wish. I had asthma. They wouldn't let me serve. Yeah, regrettably. Now, where the hell did I put all my damn... Here it is. I tried to be. I wanted to be in the Marines, but because I have asthma, they wouldn't let me serve.
Yeah, I'm not in the military. I want to be in the military.
All right, here you go.
I'm just militarized to be militarized.
Yeah, same here. I decided I'd dress patriotic. So I zipped around on my Grand Marquis. I had the U.S. flag, and I had 2 other flags to throw them off just to screw with them. So if you seen the guy with the old German flag, that was me. Same with the anarchist flag, because I figured... Yeah.
I got a really nice one at home.
Nice. I decided to diversify. Did you guys have anybody come up in like a silver convertible and try to shoot at you? Yeah, like the guy had like what looked like a 357 Magnum. Yeah. Today, yeah. Okay, because when I was driving, some guy like pulled ahead. He was like waiting for me to go around, and I went around him, and then he pulled out a revolver and he shot at me, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I got it on live stream. This is on YouTube right now. I believe, yeah, today. This was about, guys, how long ago was it when that guy shot at me? About an hour ago?
I wasn't here for that.
I mean, it was loud as fuck. That's true. There was a hell.
Oh, my YouTube channel is The Burnside Film Project.
No, I believe that. Some plus, like,
yeah, because just some dude in like this fancy looking silver convertible just looked, bang, and I was like, oh shit, and someone was taking pictures. The Burnside Film Project. Yeah. The avatar's the guy with the gas mask on. Oh, definitely.
Bro, this shit is crazy. I need to be wearing. I didn't expect like.
Here, let me see if I can put this on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Chicago right now.
You got people in there like are you?
Henrik Burnside reporting.
You got people like all around just recording stuff right now?
I've only got myself for the time being. I've got a correspondent up in New York. It was a little dangerous for him to go out to Manhattan just because the density they got over there. So I had him set up the stream for me. And Memes, where you at? Boston?
Yeah, well, outside north of Boston.
All right, and I got a guy outside of Boston who's a correspondent.
Which one was it?
It should be all one word, The Burnside Film Project. Oh, Burnside, like the town, not Burnside, sorry.
Huh?
Burn, B-U-R-N.
Oh, I think you said Burnside.
Oh!
Well, bird is the word I hear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Those 2 up there. That one right there, that's the one we're doing right now live. Yeah.
So which one is your channel though?
It should be, it's the one that's associated to those Kekistan ones. It's right on top there.
This one?
Yep, that's me. Yeah, typically every like Friday night or Saturday night we try and do a stream, although work's been crazy for me because I'm working in a warehouse and they got us going like 6, at one time 7 days out of the week, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
At least you got a job, man.
Yeah, that's why I came here. It's like a lot of people are working like how I am.
Yeah, it's like I'm not like grown, so I'm gonna like worry about like so much shit, but like
Yeah.
it's still affecting like my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen hella nice cars.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of people have had nice cars. There was a guy, Scoop. Who was the guy that had that blue car? I kept naming.
It was a Mercedes, and you kept thinking it was a Corvette.
It's gray. It looks like a vintage, like a new vintage. Also not a vintage.
That might was it like a silver gray?
It was like a nardo gray. So it was like a darker gray. It was like not really dark, but it's like gray basically.
Okay, probably wasn't the guy that shot at me.
Well, I was gonna say, Burnside, if he waved you by, depending on the angle, you may have even grabbed a plate too, if he actually shot at you.
Okay, I hope I did. We'll see. Oh, cool! They hung up a flag. Yeah, I'll have to get the other camera going here and get some footage.
Well, they got the see. Normally, what happens is, I think whatever the permit was through, according to what some of those officers were saying, the permit to have the actual roving rally was probably till 3 o'clock. And then here's the thing: if you're just standing out there and you've already been standing out there with people, as long as you're not starting trouble, man.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. It's I'm currently live streaming. Okay.
Would you like a picture with me?
Yes. Yeah, sure. Let me set it to to. How do I set to? It's, oh shoot.
Be careful.
Okay, it's the green button on there should be to. Hold on, I'm gonna have to unplug you guys real quick. I'm
Be
entangled.
careful.
Uh oh. So many cords. Ah. Oh no.
No, Scoob's right, man.
There we
Try
go.
to keep your social distance, man. Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
seriously.
You're wearing a mask. You gotta at least be respectful.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: as long as you ain't breaking the rules, they can't hate on you for breaking the rules. If they hate on you for exercising your right, then they're oppressing you. We gotta be fair. Well, it appears we have our correspondent, Henrik Burnside. He is currently speaking to some folks that showed up for a rally to help reopen the state of Illinois, I believe, or at least the city of Chicago is where it is taking place. It seems like the standard protest time has passed. That seems to be what the police were saying down there now. It seems like there's a group after the fact there. Again, as long as everyone's practicing social distancing and everything, and they're not causing any trouble, it seems like the police have left them alone. They're just kind of sharing some stories right now, and yeah. The internet is forever, so let's see.
All right. Sorry about the background noise. It is what it is.
Hey, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Bro, all she does is clean. All she does.
Is that the worst thing? I could take a page out of that book.
3 times a day? It's a bit excessive.
I bet you she's got a really clean place.
Oh no, my place is spotless. I'm not complaining about it. Don't get me wrong. It's just like it's one of those things when she says to me, you know, I have to clean. I'm looking at her like, am I walking through here with bags of potting soil? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, where is the reasoning? I'm not going to start complaining because then the cleaning stops, you know.
Well, people are really stressed and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what, is he arguing with somebody? What did I miss?
No, Burnside, I think he's just having a private conversation with those folks since his mic is muted. He's probably just sharing information with other similar like-minded people.
Oh, okay, yeah, because when I seen no violence, I'm like, oh, what did I miss? Because, you know, she couldn't figure out the vacuum. It was beyond her, so I had to go fix it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever. Again.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. He was saying, I think he was responding to when Burnside was sharing the story where it sounded like, from what he was describing, somebody may have fired a blank at him or something.
Yeah, they got the plate too. A couple of people watching kept telling him over and over, they got the plate. And I thought that they were saying that Burnside doxed himself. I'm like, how the hell did he get the plate? All these cars look dirty as hell. There's no way.
He said he was being waved by, and that's when allegedly somebody, like, could you hear a bang?
Audible. I'm the one who told him, yo, somebody just shot at you. Yeah.
Well, then again, if you're with a bunch of cars, your first thought might be, okay, maybe something backfired. Maybe that's true. But, I mean, according to his recollection, it sounded like somebody pulled out a revolver that may have had a blank, or maybe it was a toy, maybe it was a cap gun. Who knows? I don't know. I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard backfires before. This, brother, sounded just like a gunshot. It actually sounded like a 45.
Well, here's the thing. If you have the correct, because the thing, I'm just assuming from the way that Burnside had his camera fashioned, if he was alongside next to somebody, he probably wouldn't have had a camera angle on that. However,
Yeah.
if you heard it at that point, he's like, oh, that guy seemed to have a revolver. If that was just all a flow of the moment, dude, that sounds effed up, man, because that sounds like somebody's trying to... Here's the thing. Okay, you didn't actually shoot at somebody. Yeah, but people think you're shooting at you. That's, provocation, man.
Yeah. Still, I don't know what the hell is somebody is just shooting off for. But then again, like you said, it might have been a backfire. I mean, it makes a little bit more sense. I mean, what the hell is some guy just going to do a random shot like that? And I didn't hear any police reaction. So that's another thing, too.
Well,
I mean, it
Yeah,
is the middle of Chi-Town.
Yeah, no, dude, hey, I don't think... It all depends on, like, what the response is and everything. The standing orders of the ground for the authorities, as well as what the limits to the actual organized protest are there. Because, like, when I was in Boston and stuff, I saw a point where it looked like some individuals were having a very heated exchange. It seemed to be escalating. As I then watched several Boston officers quickly make themselves visibly known to those people, and it de-escalated. That's the thing, and we had, I think, about up to 36 different arrests up here, like, when that happened. But...
Yeah. Oh, God. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the thing, as long as you're not bothering people.
All right, give me 1 second. I gotta go fix the vacuum for her.
Yeah. All right.
Burnside, unmute. Let's hear what you folks are talking about. I know you can hear me. I'll be right back.
I think they might just be going over contact information and stuff, so it's probably wise to have certain things muted there. But no, it looks like things have wound down and everything. And dude, no, it's great that we actually have folks actually like capturing what the heck's happening on the ground. Like, regardless of what's happening, people need to be able to actually see and know like what's actually going on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
All right.
Awesome.
I got a letter from him.
All right, spell this shit out. It's all one word. The Burnside, like the neighborhood Burnside Film Project.
The Burnside Film Project.
Yeah, you'll see a picture of a guy he's got a flag behind him, and he's got a gas mask, and he's got a 44 Dirty Harry revolver. Either that, or you'll see a bunch of Kekistan videos.
Burnside, I feel like you need a card.
Yeah, that's the one we're streaming right now.
That's the thing. I thought about it. I mean, it seems so old school and kind of stodgy, but I mean, why the heck not?
All right, yeah, I got you.
All right, cool, sweet.
All right, trying to class. Yeah, so yeah.
Awesome, hell yeah.
Comments are starting to come through. Yeah, yeah.
All right, awesome, good.
All right, you take care of that. I'm gonna go around.
You as well. Okay, guys, did we get any of the audio from talking to the Polish people?
No, you were muted the whole time.
Oh, son of a bitch!
No. We figured you were having a private conversation or exchanging details or something. So I'm like, oh, that's a smart thing to do. You don't want the internet to pick up on all that if you don't have to, unless you want
a little
to.
bit.
That's great.
Where's
He mutes
the what?
himself during an interview.
Oh, I just came independently. The rest of the guys that were driving with me, they already left. Yeah, like those Polish folks, they're the last ones there.
People that are protesting, keeping social distance is a Nazi report.
Oh, crap.
You're not even trying to help. You want to spread awareness about it.
I'm not here for that. I'm a reporter. I'm trying to get photos and not.
Okay, but see, this is not
Oh.
to help anyone to support your.
The Aryan Brotherhood's not here, man.
Hey, you know,
No, no, make sure.
Oh.
I said Hitler may have been a crypto Jew. It's not nonsense.
No. She has freedom of the press.
I don't believe in tyrannical government, and the Nazi Party was a tyrannical government.
I mean, again, like Scoob said, proper social distancing, because that's the thing. It looked like some people were kind of close there, man. So she can report that. That's the thing, man. As long as you're not giving somebody to.
New World Order.
Damn straight, Infowars.com.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Well, I mean, hey, man, you're free to say what you want. All I'm saying is, don't be surprised if the press takes some of those sound bites,
I didn't
man.
wear the Weimar flag on my back, or else they'd be bugging me about it. Or maybe I should have, I don't know.
So let me see.
I mean,
if
I could give them a
This is why
history
they say we're
lesson.
Nazis. This is why they say we're Nazis. I'm
Can
just
I
letting
know
you all
what
know.
news
I'm
you guys
letting
are
you all know.
What news corporation you guys with? You guys independent?
Don't you
Okay.
do no. You can be respectful to people. That's all. That's all I'm saying. To be
They want you back on the plantation. Oh, okay. So apparently we had someone from the mainstream media, an independent journalist, who was asking about Nazis, and she got the guys ticked off, and I was just like, the Aryan Brotherhood's not here, man. You know, they missed them yesterday. They were on CNN yesterday trolling them, so they're a day late and a dollar short.
Well, this will be very interesting because the reason why we need folks on the ground is because if somebody sees something and it looks really bad and they report that, if it's not as bad, we also need to know that. If it's worse, we need to know that.
All right.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
First off, why was she wearing those pants, those horrible green pants, and why was the waist up to her ribs? That's the first part. Second, why was she wearing a paratrooper's clevets as a belt buckle? Did you see the size of that fucking thing? It was touching the knees.
I don't know. I thought she was really oddly
my
dressed for
initial
being a
thought was I don't
reporter.
think she was wearing any type of face covering. That was my
I've
first
had
thing
it for
there.
about
Number
3
two,
years.
it's like, dude, hey, I mean, sometimes you don't get a chance to do laundry, man. You wear what you can wear.
Not
No,
bad.
I know that, but I mean, she purposely left the house to cover this.
Oh, that's good.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm right around that cusp because I'm working like 6 out of 7 days out of the week. So
She has the right
Yeah.
to wear what she wants, man. That's the thing.
okay, I gotta go cover the Mayday March. Let me put on a green sleeping bag and a flower shirt.
that's a whatever.
Samsung Galaxy A10.
Oh, no, it's a Galaxy 10.
Now, Scoop, play nice. She's a member of the press.
So am I, and I dress like a lunatic crime fighter.
Cool.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, nice.
That's a
At
Galaxy.
least mine has a
Yeah, it's a
fashion.
10S.
Mine is fashionable, bro.
Yeah,
It's like the S10. Wow.
yeah.
So they're basically identical phones.
Oh man.
We're supposed to be talking about people's freedom to peaceably assemble and stuff, not what the press is wearing.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
should have
true
brought
that.
the
I'm just saying,
extra
man. I'm
battery
just
for this
saying.
thing because the battery's really low on this thing. I guess it wasn't charging when I had it plugged in.
Oh no, dude!
all
If
good.
you're live streaming when you're plugged in, your battery can still go down, man.
Yo,
Oh, okay.
You ain't gonna pouch because streaming takes a lot of juice, man.
memes. You ever seen the movie Big Man on Campus?
No, but I
Did she
think I
say
know what
what
it's
news
about.
corporation she was with?
No, all
You
I
don't know
heard
what I'm
was
talking about with the guy? He's
pointed out my friend. She said, "Do you see him in the yellow shirt?"
in the college.
Something,
He was up in
is
the
black.
clock tower.
What does it have to do with anything?
Oh,
I don't know what she was in. I think
You don't remember that? It was a comedy. Big Man on Campus.
Yeah.
The guys like Quasimodo.
Other guy. She's
it
totally
it is what it is. I think I've heard of the memetic and stuff, but it is what it is.
That guy with the dreads.
Do
Yeah,
what,
he was throwing
do what you
rocks.
gotta do.
If he's throwing rocks at the building, that... Oh, whoops.
Yep, sorry, my bad.
It's all good, that happens.
That's a crime.
Yeah,
the crime.
that
And
might.
she wants to come over here and say that we're being crazy and rowdy when we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, if the guy's throwing rocks, that's damage to property. That's property damage.
Whatever, cops ain't here anymore.
Yeah.
See if anybody might have had footage or something.
Protesting peacefully. They don't care about the guy who's out here throwing rocks, sagging his pants, talking about, man, fuck Trump. Man, I'll be anybody's ass. Like, nobody cares. People, like, there's two guys. There's a guy who had black shorts on and a white shirt.
Yeah.
And people went to the cops. I saw people go to the cops 3 times. They're like, well, we can't do anything. You guys are going to have to disperse at 3:30. That's all that they were saying.
Really?
Yeah,
Now-
that's it. Yeah, all that
Now, to be fair, if the police asked you to disperse at 3:30,
pretty crazy shit.
they can show back up and basically say they've already asked you guys to disperse. So I'm just saying, you may want to at least make sure you at least keep your social distance. Scoob brought that up. The reporter brought that up. They can't complain. But if you're all grouped there together after 3:30 and they ask you to leave, I'm just saying, man.
We're all
I'm
being
just saying.
nonviolent, you know? Like, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if the guy that tried to shoot me earlier was with those guys. I don't know.
Everybody here rolling deep. Everybody here rolling deep. You were saying earlier, like, if that guy throws a rock at us.
That's speculation on his part. I have nothing to say or do with that. I have no comment.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like this is
is
based
absolute
upon what we're
speculation.
hearing. Yeah. That's why I said
I mean,
if you got other, this is the thing. If you actually have somebody recording it, even if it's not a good recording, you can at least kind of corroborate things that are happening on the street there. But it looks like things have quieted down. That's good.
Yeah.
But I'd
Yeah.
say
We should
grab.
make sure that she's not here anymore. If her and that guy are throwing rocks at people and it's at the building, because we don't need to get a bad report for that, you know. Because you're right, Memes. If the cops do come back here at 3:30 and say, or later than 3:30 and said you guys were ordered to disperse, they can't ask us and force us to leave. I'm actually going to try and see if with what little battery power I've left, if I can see where this dude was throwing rocks at the Thompson Center. Because that might be a misdemeanor for property damage if there's actual damage to the property.
I mean, if there were people that actually witnessed that and stuff like that, I mean, if they should so choose, I mean, they could actually report it if they want, if there is actual damage there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of those buildings, they're
they're
built
close.
pretty beefy. But, no, hey, Burnside, thank you for the on-ground reporting. I'm actually going to pop out here, but no, I'm going to have to go back and kind of view some of what else was going on, because it seemed pretty busy. Seemed like overall things were generally peaceable.
Yeah. Just wanted to say, though, before you leave, if they were throwing something at, like you were saying, a government building, if it was actually a government building, like a federal building, it doesn't matter if they broke anything or not. They can actually hit them with intent if they want to prosecute.
I mean, possible. A lot of government buildings also have cameras and stuff like that, too.
Yeah.
If it was just somebody kind of walking by on the street and they were just like, oh, F these guys, F Trump and stuff like that, and he just kind of threw a rock and just wandered off, it's like, at that, okay, can you probably track that person down and prosecute? Yeah. If there was no damage, is it necessarily worth it? And again, this comes down to prosecutor discretion as well.
Yeah.
If somebody's literally like throwing a rock kind of towards the crowd and then towards the building and stuff, it sounds like, or if basically what Burnside said, basically if somebody actually like potentially shot at him, I mean that's something I would think would be worth reporting. It's like that's potential attempted murder.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a car backfiring, and again, we can go back and kind of, that's the thing. We can kind of go back around being like, oh my God, I was getting shot at versus, oh, this dude was pulling out a very shiny, like, firearm, and then I heard a car backfire or something. So,
yeah,
this is why we can kind of actually go through, because we can actually see what happens. We see what makes sense. And because it is a thing, dude. If somebody is trying to provoke violence, you can't have that and stuff. And it is the thing. You get enough folks together, there's always going to be an asshole out there that just wants to start trouble. I've been to certain rallies and stuff, and I'm not going to lie. There were folks that I could tell, at least in my opinion, that were looking for trouble.
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna find
But
assholes
no,
anywhere.
folks have the right to speak their mind and everything. But this is interesting. Seems like Burnside's run out of juice. But hey, no, Scoob, thanks so much for hosting this. We'll have to go back and at least we got some records in case folks want to allege certain things that may or may not have happened.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm
So,
saying. So, and plus,
but
he has. Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
has.
pop out, man. Hey,
Oh yeah, no problem. You do your thing, and I'll talk to you later, memes. Be good.
all right. Long live the elbow bump. Boop.
All right. And as you can see, we have lost voice of Burnside, and he hasn't tried to hop back in yet. So I'm guessing that means that he's pretty much done for the evening, the afternoon. I don't know if it's still afternoon by him, what with the time difference. I guess it is. It's evening by me now. I have no idea, folks. I can't even do time zones. Seriously, I just know you drive a certain distance, the time changes. That's about it. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for sticking with us for this. I know a lot of you folks were having fun earlier with them in the chat, so that's good. I mean, I guess those trolls do prove some sort of use. But yeah, as you can see, I got the setup working again finally. It's taken me a little while. I have to use 2 different laptops to do this, so it's a little bit hard. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear it in the background. My wife still does not give a shit that I'm streaming. She's going to vacuum and do whatever, irregardless. So until the channel is back up and running full time, these are going to be coming sporadically. I still got a gab, so I post stuff up on there once in a while when something's happening. I haven't been cutting content because it's only been this coronavirus stuff, and I can sum it up without making a video. I live in New York. Everyone's either dying or dead. I'm not. I'm healthy because I'm avoiding people. So, yeah. Until they open the state up in another month or so, it's probably going to be pretty quiet on my channel. I might make 1 or 2 videos that I've been meaning to get around to, but other than that, probably just going to not be doing anything because everything's closed around here. So that's pretty much it. We're going to try to stream again regularly. Me, Burnside, Tara, possibly memes of 1 or 2 other people. And more streams shall be coming, and more shows shall be coming, and more videos shall be coming as soon as the state opens up. So until next time, folks, I'm Scooby331. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.